It's that time of the year. Welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about Wrestlemania and NXT Stand and Deliver. This is going to be the big Mania week episode where we're going to go over Wrestlemania XL nights 1 and 2, and then we're going to talk about NXT and Stand and Deliver. How you doing, Quan?
You know, this is probably one of my more favorite times of the year. I always get really excited for Mania. It's funny, even no matter what the card looks like or what the build was, once it hits that week, it don't matter. I'm hyped for WrestleMania. I think the build for this has been good to great. This week they're hitting us with a lot of content, almost overwhelming amount of content. I work with a little slow for me this week, so I was able to watch the Roman Reigns documentary as well as the Bray Wyatt documentary. Did you watch either of those at all?
I have not had the time to watch either.
What was that?
I haven't had time to watch either. I didn't even know. What is it? The Roman Reigns joint was the A&E, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't watch it.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty much it was very similar to the other A&E biographies we've seen. Paul Heyman did executive produce this one. I believe he directed it and everything as well. Also he was, man, let me talk about glazing. This man is number one Roman Reigns glazer I've ever, man, it's incredible. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. I like the parts where he kind of spoke on his brother a lot. His brother Rosie, former Rosie of a 3-minute warning, as well as superhero in training Rosie. Yeah, so it was really cool. Just see more of a personal, because you don't really get to see that much with Roman anymore. He's very much in character a lot of the times, which he also was on this A&E biography, because he's kind of also pushing Mania at the same time. But it was really cool just to kind of see a more personal side of him and really, reflecting on his brothers, and then, his relationship with the Usos and Sammy and all that. It was really cool. And kind of how he felt about his initial face run and how it wasn't working and what he needed to do. It was good.
Okay. Yeah, we don't get that candid sort of Roman a lot. Very much like with Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné, they're like normally always in character. But yeah, I do want to check it out. The Bray Wyatt joint, I don't know. That shit feels like eerily,
Man, you know what? It was very well done. I'll say that much. Man, the last 30 minutes, that shit was tough when they kind of explain, like, when JoJo and Bo kind of talk about, finding out about his passing. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was tough. And then it kind of like the kids and everything. I was like, man, that's tough. But yeah, it was really good. It was really well done. They had everybody, Cena, Seth, Bo Dallas obviously was very much integral in it. He was in it a lot. JoJo obviously was in it. His ex-wife, which I was surprised was going to be in it, was also in it. They go.
Why are you surprised, bro?
I don't know. I mean, I know, but I didn't know their relationship. I guess after everything that happened, none of that really matters. But you know what I mean. So like, yeah, it was really interesting. I even like the fact that they kind of even spoke on. I'm not going to spoil it too much for you, but like, they even spoke on how hard it was to book The Fiend, because he had ideas, but like, yo, you want to do all this shit, but like, you gotta wrestle, though. Like, you want to burn yourself alive, but yo, you gotta wrestle next week, or you know what I mean? So like, it was very interesting, and just, a lot of footage like we've never seen before, like interviews. It was really cool. It was really interesting, and almost it was a little eerie at times too, just hearing them talk. You're like, bro. But yeah, no, it was great, and there was a little. Yeah, there's a little tease at the end that could foreshadow some things. But yeah, it was really well done. And yeah, it was good. But them last 30 minutes of it, it was 2 hours long. But them last like 30 minutes of it, man, It was rough. I ain't gonna lie, act like I didn't tear up because I definitely did.
Okay. I have time to check it out. Maybe maybe as I wait in the terminal or whatever, I'll do that. Um, yeah, no, I haven't had the chance to check those out. I saw clips and stuff that like goes on in it. So the part where they find out about Brave's like chest problems or like heart problems after like I don't know, that shit made me really sad. So I don't really want to like check it
Yeah,
out.
that shit was tough, man. The whole thing was just.
Yeah, I find like that. I find that extremely unfortunate.
You know what the worst part is too? I was. I feel like they finally figured out a balance once he came back, of like kind of like him wanting to do that off the wall, real wild shit, but also kind of making it like digestible for like a wrestling audience. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
where it could work. And it's just unfortunate, like we just never got to see what would come to fruition. They even showed like the dude who did all his costumes and stuff. They even showed like what the new Fiend outfit was gonna look like. It looked great. It looked fire.
Oh,
Oh man, so it just
one thing I saw in a documentary that had me like, what? Was it Bray didn't like the he didn't like the charged fiend look?
no. He
Come
said
on.
it wasn't that he didn't like it. He just said he
Oh,
couldn't like he couldn't maneuver in it. Like
yeah,
that
because
was
it
the
was really heavy.
problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was too heavy. And he couldn't like move his head and shit. He's like, I can't work like this. That's why they switched it back so fast. Yeah, chart.
Yeah. I don't know. The
It
chart,
was
the chart feed shit was hard. That shit was heat. I ain't gonna cap. Um, but yeah, no. I'll have to check it out for real.
Also, the Rotunda family. Let me tell you, Mr. Mike Rotunda got some strong genes, boy. All of them, they all look exactly the same. Though the daughter, Bo, Bray, they all look exactly the same, bro. It's kind of insane.
Mm, spooky.
But definitely check that shit out for sure. Two great documentaries.
Okay. Um, what else can we get into?
I think we can briefly go over. There were some releases in AEW.
Okay,
I just want to
you just want to go into the trenches.
I just want to knock those out real quick because we're gonna talk about everything else is
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be.
no, we can get into the trenches. I was thinking about like more banter before we get into it,
Oh,
but
is there something else
no,
you want to talk about? I'm sorry, you're going on a trip.
no,
I saw
no,
that. No,
no.
we don't talk about that.
I was talking about what?
What? Doesn't even matter. Let's talk about these releases. Let's
No,
discuss.
fucking my fault.
Uh,
All right. You have the full list on you?
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Okay,
1 second.
because there's a lot of people. I saw some names on. I saw the Sean Ross Sapp tweet, and I saw names on there that I've never seen. So I was just like, ooh, you would
Well,
know who these guys are.
a lot of them hadn't been on TV or anything. I don't. I mean,
Hmm.
some of them were working like Ring of Honor, but like a lot of them hadn't been on TV since like some damn near the pandemic days. Nah, it wasn't that long ago. But
No.
good lord, where
Um,
is that tweet at? I can't find it all of a sudden.
I just know that Anthony Henry.
Yeah, of the
I just know
workhorse
that
team.
one because he got fired while he was injured, and then I saw your tweet about AEW and AEW and WCW. They were just like, nah, they're not gonna make those like decisions. Um,
Mm.
and then they totally pulled a a WCW like type firing.
Well, I will say as far as Anthony Henry goes, I don't know how that works, but he didn't get injured on AEW or Ring of Honor. He got injured on an indie show. So I don't
mm,
know if that goes into the how that works as far as like contracts go or like letting people go. But yeah, he did not get hurt on the AEW show. I do
mm.
have the list right here though. This is from Sean Ross Sapp yesterday. The boys, Dalton Castle's boys,
That one's weird to me.
the Tate brothers. This one's interesting. I don't watch Ring of Honor, but I saw from the timeline that they are currently were like engulfed in the storyline. Like they were
Hmm.
kidnapped on the show.
And now they're
And
never gonna get
having seen
back.
that, now they're really never gonna come back. Um, yeah. So Dalton Castle, I guess he doesn't have boys anymore. And then I feel like that's kind of the appeal of Dalton Castle. Uh,
Yeah.
Dasha, the ring announcer slash interview lady. This one was really surprising because she's on the shows. It's not, she does the ring announcing for Collision as well as I believe backstage stuff for like Dynamite or Rampage or one of those shows.
Not
So that
for
would
sure,
that
not Dynamite. So
okay, yeah, that's for Nation. I'm bugging. Yeah, so Dash, that one was really interesting to me. That she got released. That's probably the most surprising. Jose, the assistant. I mean, there wasn't much need for him after Andrade left, so I can understand why
yes,
he would let go. I don't think Legado. Oh, I'm not sorry. Inglenables.
Legato.
Legado.
This nigga's a bigot.
Inglenables. They don't exist anymore. LFI. I can. Um. Anyway, you got me all messed. Jora Joel, who we have not seen in God knows long. He was a part of the Matt Hardy family office, if you remember that stable. Um,
I
with
sadly, I sadly remember.
I had to go look it up because someone brought. I was like, "Who the hell is Jora Joel?" But I had to go look it up. He didn't work too much. Anthony Henry, which we already discussed, he was a part of the Workhorsemen. Interesting because JD Drake was on TV like not too long ago. Like I believe last week he was on Collision. He did not get let go, but Anthony Henry did. They are a team. They have been teaming for a while. This one had to seem to have the internet very upset. People are very, very high on the Workhorsemen. I'm
Yes.
not like super duper familiar. I know they're a pretty big tag team on the indies. They don't get much run on AEW. Maybe they're doing Ring of Honor. I'm not 100% sure. Um, Next up, one of my personal favorites, Gravity, was released. Uh, I, I
That sounds so
I
fucked up.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to celebrate, but man, he was terrible. Gravity is brother of Bandito, shoot brother.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they signed him solely just so he can wrestle Pac. I genuinely don't think there's any other reason why they signed him, just so they can do that meme of Pac versus Gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's all he really did. He did a couple tag matches, but he wasn't very spectacular. I'm
Mm.
sorry. He needs. I guess he needs. He probably should put in some more work down in Mexico or something. Stu Grayson, who was previously,
Told that boy stay in Mexico, bro.
I don't care where he got as long as he's not on my TV. Um, Stu Grayson, who previously was a part of Dark Order and then his contract expired, then was brought back for like 2 weeks, signed on, and then just was never seen again. Stu Grayson, he was also released. Parker Bodrew and Slim J, both of the what the hell was their damn Truthbusters stable. Both of them have let go. Parker, I feel like Parker just recently tweet like I'm with AEW tweet like not that long
Yes.
ago, like last week.
I'm
He
still
no
with
longer with.
AEW and they got fucking smoked.
Yeah. He is working in Mexico. I believe he's doing stuff with QT Marshall down in CMLL. Is that where QT Marshall's working?
I don't know. I don't
Or
really
AAA?
keep up
One of
with
them two.
I'm not really trying to keep up where that nigga be working, bro.
One of them two. I believe Parker Boudreaux is in Mexico, so he'll be all right. He's still getting booking. Slim J, indie veteran, was also part of the Truth Busters, but we ain't really seen much of him since then. Was also let go. So yeah, that was the bulk of the releases. There have been none, haven't been any since then. Uh, you know, initially Tony Khan was seemed like he was very much against kind of releasing guys and very much said I don't want to release anybody, but I think anybody with any kind of just basic knowledge of business and finances knew that like this model that he was doing wasn't sustainable. People have been complaining about the AEW roster being bloated for for some time now, and there's no point in paying a bunch of people just to sit at home. Um, I don't ever want to see people lose their jobs, but I felt like this was inevitable.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of where we're at with it. I think this is probably the best week if you had to do it, probably the best week to do it. With everything else going on,
Hey,
it'll probably
just
get
try to
swept
slide
under.
it under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slide it under. Oh, it's Monday. By the end of the week, forget all about it. Yeah, I just hope
Yeah.
all those guys get back on their feet, and maybe some of them might come back to AEW someday, maybe on like a per appearance basis or whatever. But yeah, they're gonna have to find a new model, and I don't think it's gonna be the last of the releases. Maybe for now, but I think later on this year, probably gonna be some more.
Okay. Uh, unfortunate not for them, but like you said, bro, it is.
It is. It really
Um,
is what it is, man. It just, you know. You do.
Uh, you want to talk about the Punk interview?
Yeah, I think we should talk about the Punk interview. I think it pertains to us. I think that it validates a lot of thoughts we've had over the years. I
Hey, bruh.
know.
Hey, I just wanted to say before you
Go ahead.
start, bruh.
Yeah.
It is validating, and I don't know. It just feels like good when I know even like someone who's also in the business like says what I'm also saying. Like I feel like I do have like it's just like great minds really think alike. You feel me?
Mm, you know the business, Cyrus?
Not even I know, but I'm not just the average Joe. You feel me?
I'm really analyzing this shit.
I'm like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Um,
The
yeah.
the thing with Punk is though, Punk is a bullshitter and he's a worker. He's definitely a cardi. So I don't 100% believe every single thing he said. I do believe about 85% of it though, because a lot of it also would just like it's been backed up by previous actions of that company. So like you know what I mean, like the whole just like the lack of communication between Tony Khan with his rosters as far as like discipline goes, and just like there's just so much to go through in this fucking interview. It was first of all, I don't think I even heard the whole thing. It was like 2 hours long. I think I heard maybe like 90 minutes of it. I think I missed like the last 30 because I had to go like pick my daughter up from school. But like, what do you want to get into as far as like what he was talking about?
I took some notes.
Good. Okay. Perfect.
I,
Wonderful.
I took some notes on here. Let's just start about what was being said here, and then I guess the reaction to what a lot of people said. Right.
Sure. Let's go.
Um, First I want to start with everybody kind of just talked about like it's WrestleMania weekend, Punk is talking about AEW, blah blah blah, this and that, and I just want to say like I think that this really dips this shit in the bud. Like we finally like get to sort of move on
Yeah, it's over.
from
I
a
don't
lot
think
of like
we need to go any further than this. Like once it's been talked about,
it's
I
over
saw
now.
that.
Like
Yeah, everybody's moved on now. He got his shit off. We know Tony Khan's not going to talk, so I mean, like it is what it is at this point.
yeah, and then if he starts fucking becoming a blabbermouth now, looks kind of bad, yeah. But we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks.
For sure. I think the best idea for AEW personally would just to be not say anything and just let your product speak for itself and go from there. Honestly, I don't think you need to do some kind of response. I'm sure someone will say something cheeky on the show tomorrow.
Yes,
Uh,
and then that's what's gonna like give this like an EpiPen or whatever, give this shit a second chance at life or some shit,
but
or it should just stop.
I genuinely don't think Punk's gonna say. I think that's it. Like I don't think Punk's gonna say anything. He got his shit off. What do you want to say? He seems like relieved it's over. I don't think he wants to talk about it anymore. Hopefully this is it as far as from that side. I think it'd be silly just to keep going back and forth with this. Both sides have moved like parted ways, and doing their own things. So
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing is the Jungle Boy situation. Did you get to that part of the interview?
I did, yeah. That was pretty early. I feel
Okay,
like.
okay. Yeah, it was very early. So thoughts.
I mean, it's funny because every single story we've heard all have one common denominator, and that Jungle Boy got his ass whooped and got punked out. That's all I need to know from this story. Yeah, I we got a little bit more background information. Jungle Boy had been wilding backstage and was cussing people out. First of all, cussing Arn Anderson out is crazy because like that's Arn Anderson. What you doing, dog? Who are you to yell at Arn Anderson? But so Arn Anderson started running the Punk for some reason. I don't know why Punk was supposed to be like the fucking voice of reason, but he runs the Punk. Punk talks to Jungle Boy saying, "Look, chill out, dog. You doing too much. We're not doing that on Collision. No real glass. It's dumb as fuck. If you want to go do that bullshit, go over the Wednesdays and go do it. And Punk was like, all right. I mean, then Jack Perry was like, all right, you got it, OG. And then we come to Wembley. We get the famous last words of Real Glass, go cry me a river. And then we end up with WrestleMania night 1. See how that happened? But in the meantime, before that, um backstage, Punk might have given us the quote of the year with, I didn't punch him, I just choked him a little bit, which is which is so that's hilarious. I think that's really funny.
That's fucking gay. That's gangster's fuck. That's
That
what it
is
is.
so funny because the way he said, you can see like the fucking smirk on his face too when he said it. He
I was just choking nigga a little bit.
choked
You
a little.
feel
You know,
me?
sometimes niggas gotta get choked a little bit. You know what I mean? No freaky. You just gotta like ah,
So freaky. Ah.
a little
um,
choke.
and so people took this and then was just like, oh, Punk is making making light of assaulting someone.
I would too.
And be like,
The
yeah,
Jungle
what that
Boy.
motherfucker had. But so like you mentioned, Jack Perry, Joe Boy, whatever. He's getting told by multiple avenues,
Yeah.
no, do not do that to a rental car. So him doing the cry, like, and then Punk later tells him like, yo, tells Tony like, yo, like, tell him to chill the fuck out, or whatever.
And then Tony was like, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, that's
Which
crazy.
which also validates what we've said 100 times. He's not a real leader. And he's not willing to get like dirty and like discipline people unless he's
Mhm.
like really like unless it's like no other choice. He won't do it.
And sometimes I don't even think it's him making the choice. I feel like somebody's like really like twisting his arm to like do so.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so Tony Khan is just like, what do you want me to do? And then Bug was just like, you don't want me to handle it. And then Jungle Boy does the, real glass, Crimea River. That's not a shot at Punk. That's a shot at everybody that told him no, which is a lot of the authority figures that should be respected in the back, in that locker room. The vets and shit like that. And as far as I know, Arn Anderson hasn't really done anything to nobody, or Tony Schiavone. So,
Yeah, my fault. It was Tony Schiavone that ran the Punk. It wasn't Arn
oh,
Anderson.
okay, okay,
I
okay.
don't think Arn
Yeah,
Anderson would. That don't sound like Arn
like,
Anderson.
yeah, but like everybody loves, Schiavone.
Ain't
Can
he
we
HR?
acknowledge? He's talent
Isn't he
relations.
like? Are he like? What the fuck is he going to Punk? Nigga, that's your
Yeah.
job. Oh my goodness, this place, man.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it's just like, you can't just doing that shit was like that was disrespectful to all parties. You feel me? That like told
Yeah,
him no and shit.
now you
And then
disrespecting the locker room. You know what I mean?
yeah, and there was and truly no need for that. And then I liked Punk's reasoning a lot because it's a thing that, we wouldn't really think about is that, you smash up the rental car, you bring back the rental car with no, windshield or whatever, and then they go, oh, wrestlers are fucking up. Rental cars is shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. And that, that was something I had never really thought about. And I feel like why ain't nobody just, Tony got a lot of money. Why ain't you just like buy a car?
Maybe they didn't have time to do all that. I don't know. I mean, it was like a pre-show match they like booked like the week before. I feel like no, actually, it's got a little. Actually, it's got build. I'm lying. It
Yeah,
definitely
it got a
got.
little like
It got a
y'all
couple weeks.
could
It got a couple weeks to build.
y'all couldn't get like a fucking London taxi or some shit, at the show. Like that would have been too much. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like if that was a factor that I didn't really think about. And then um Punk is just like, yeah, I choked him, and then Joe told me to stop. I said, all right, man. Oh my, whatever.
And
Let's
then he
go. Let's have the match, man.
and then he's no. First he said, did he quit?
Yeah.
And then Tony Khan fired him. And then he went to his room, and then I guess out of respect to like Joe and the referees and shit, told him to like come back or something like that. He didn't go to his room, but he like went off somewhere real quick, and they told him to
Yeah.
come back and just do the match. And he's like, all right, bet I'll do the match. and then did the match. Then he went home, bought some Nando's for the crew, for everyone to come up and chill. Um, yeah, and that's
House of Black in the gang,
hey, what's
Collision
up?
gang.
They weren't even. I don't.
Um,
They weren't even in England. Were they even on the show? How's the what?
House of
Yeah, they
Black, I think
were.
they were at that time. Yeah.
Were they on All In?
Um,
There's so many damn matches. I don't even know. Let me check.
Probably. I feel like it was like the Golden Jets with Kota Ibushi versus House of Black. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am
Ew.
I wrong?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Where's the results? All In.
I hope
Oh,
I'm not
they
wrong.
wrestled the Acclaimed. Even worse.
No.
They were in the match before the main event. Oh yes, they was in the cool down. Hate to see it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. And yeah, I don't have much to say. Like don't
He also.
and then we really covered that part or Brawl In. Like we covered that kind of like well already. And it was just like, poor leadership, Tony,
Yeah.
how do you kind of let this thing happen again? And then, it was over Jungle Boy's little silly request. Um, and then, Punk in that interview also said, like, you want to do like this, like, sort of brand split is not going to work. Punk knew it, and I knew it.
Yeah.
Without like an actual like draft to like really commit to it, shit wasn't happening, yo.
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely Collision guys that stayed on Collision, but it was such a small roster of guys. It was dead ass. It was like Punk, House of Black, FTR, and like Daniel Garcia. That was it for weeks. So they had to use
Like,
Brian to replace him.
like
Um,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
it wasn't
sure
going to be
like
sustainable.
yeah,
Definitely
no,
wasn't.
and I'm pretty sure like when Collision or when we heard like Collision is gonna be that show that like kind of divides the roster, we were just like, this shit really not gonna work. Like we really knew that shit, man. Crazy.
Yeah, you can't.
Um,
You try to put a band-aid over something that needed like full on stitching and like surgery to get
yeah,
fixed.
shit was bad. Punk telling Tony Khan be the boss please is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Um,
what was the quote? He said, Tony Khan's a good guy,
yeah,
but not like a bad boss." Something, whatever he said. He said
yeah.
he's not he's no leader. He can't. He's not willing to put his foot down. And if that's the case,
Mm.
yeah, you get you a John Laurinaitis. Not the bad part of John, but like get you a John Laurinaitis to do that kind of shit. If you don't want to do it, all right, then get somebody else to do it. Then like you got to do something, bro.
I Yeah, maybe not a John Laurinaitis, but
Not
somebody,
exactly a John Laurinaitis, but a
somebody
John.
to make that hard decision.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it, all right, then relegate to somebody, delegate to somebody else. Wrong word.
Which I feel like that's what is that
Tony
not what?
Schiavone supposed to be?
Yeah, right. Is that what he's supposed to be doing? Um.
He just happy to
So
be
yeah,
there, bro.
yeah, no. Yeah, Punk kind of just said a lot of shit that we've been saying for quite some time. Um. And at this point, I think at this point, it rings more true than ever since AEW is like in a weird spot right now. Like if this interview were to happen, excuse me, while they're still kind of hot, um, you know, it'd probably like not ring as loud, but we're just saying that kind of like down tread that AEW is on currently, and that just kind of like validates a lot of his points even more. Um,
Hope it's a wake up call for AEW for their sake.
Shit, their fucking response was to do the shit that they always do.
Yeah, we
And
got a couple of
I don't feel like they learn.
we got a couple of the love bomb rally the troop tweets. I believe Trip Beretta had a very what would he say? He said con men make the best baby faces. I'm like, oh Lord, he's really in his feelings about this. Daniel Garcia posted a photo just of him holding a sign that says "I love AEW" or something like that. And I believe who was
Daniel
the other person?
Garcia did the AEW way the best wrestles and then deleted the tweet. He does it every time.
Also, that's like their new catchphrase. They said it
Yeah.
multiple times on commentary during Collision. So I guess they're going with that new catchphrase. It's very to me very similar to where the big boys play.
I'm
Um,
not gonna lie. It's pretty nice, but it's big count.
Hey, I wonder what they're emphasizing. Are they emphasizing the best or the wrestle? Is it where the best wrestle, or is it where the best wrestle? You know what I mean?
Not really, but I hear you though.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm trying to walk with you, but I tripped a
you
little.
know what I'm saying? The emphasis on which word? What are they trying to say to us? Are they saying that they have the best wrestlers wrestling, or they have the best that wrestle? I don't know. I just confused myself. It doesn't matter. What does matter is I couldn't even think of what I was trying to say.
It's
But
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
but yeah, it doesn't really matter. They do the usual thing where if anybody kind of says any kind of criticism towards AEW or the locker room, they will do the rally the troops tweets and say I love wrestling and wrestling changed the world. Oh, Daddy Magic who said it. Talking
Yeah.
about
Again,
AEW changed wrestling. I'm so tired of his big head, bro.
which is also really funny, is because that's like the same exact tweet from before, like that you did
Yeah.
before, like with no change.
I think last time he said it changed his life or something like that. I don't know. Either way, hey, look.
Just eerie similar. And then what is it? Sammy Guevara said something, and everybody was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Boy, yo, you shouldn't even be there. You lucky you got a job, nigga. You be sweeping floors.
Nigga said, "Shut the fuck up." Um, what else we got? I do like the parts where he talked about a lot of time where he was like doing the talks to come back, or like where he said he was like constantly in contact with like Nick Khan and shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I
really
did
nice.
I didn't know they had a report. Yo, Nick Khan must know everybody, dog.
Dog,
That man he really
that
knows
nigga,
everybody.
yeah, that nigga be working for real, bro.
He wasn't even with the company yet. He's like, yo, punk, pull up, dog. Yeah, I'm about to be over there. Look, it might be different.
And
Yeah.
what is it? And we heard similar things like it, so I was just like, that's really fucking cool, man.
We heard a while back, you know,
Yeah, we heard a
there was
while.
talks
What is it?
a long time ago,
Fo-
actually.
Fo- Fo- uh, Fox wanted in.
Yeah, Fox said, hey, we want him.
So they said, "Bring me the bitch."
Yeah, man. So that was pretty cool that those rumors ended up being true. They weren't like a big rumor, but if you knew, you knew. So yeah, so for him to confirm that was I was very surprised he even did to even admit that he did want to come back he wanted to come back to WWE first before AEW. He didn't even know
Yeah.
what AEW was about, and clearly, his vision of what wrestling is and what AEW's vision um weren't the same. But also, he could be bullshit. That was one of the spots where like he might be bullshitting, because I think when he was speaking on that collision, he meant that shit. He was still pretty bitter and hurt about WWE.
He also said, "Hey, man, that was kind of corny of me."
Yeah, he should, because it was.
I thought that was really funny. It was just like, yeah, that was corny, dog. But it is what it is, man. Fucking funny nigga, bro.
That's what sucks though, because like we're not gonna hear the other side. I would love to hear Tony Khan like kind of speak on this. Like, stand up for yourself. He basically said you a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Be a man. Say
several
something that,
times.
yeah. He said it in the nicest way possible, but he was like, yo,
You're not really that guy.
yeah, you ain't a man. Like, bro, be a fucking man. You can't handle Jungle Boy, bro. I can feel like I can, like, it's Jungle Boy. What's he gonna do to you?
Also, I'm pretty sure that Jungle Boy would have been like, all right, I'm wilding.
Yeah. I feel like if Tony Khan talked to you, like, yo, all right, then maybe I am wild, and if he's telling me to, chill out.
Mm-hmm. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. That I found that shit very funny. Um, what else we got? The shots at All Out. He was where he said, yeah, they drew a big house because of me. I said, all right, bro, relax.
I mean, it was in Chicago.
No, Well, my fault. All in. Sorry. The 80,
Oh,
their like biggest. He was just like probably because of me and the turnstile count. I thought those were funny shots, and
yeah,
then something that seemed to really get the internet peeved, and I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I listened to the whole interview, but I like still missed that part where Punk was just like, guaranteed money, like kind of like changed wrestling.
yeah, he was on the
And
boomer talk. He was on the boomer talk on
no,
that
no, no,
one.
no, 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 no.
What?
Niggas wasn't
You don't
hearing
think
him
he
for
was?
real. Niggas
I know
wasn't
what he was
hearing him for
saying.
real. You feel me? That's not boomer talk. That's
That's
real.
kind of boomer talk.
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's
That's a
real.
little, that's a little pull yourself by the
Oh,
bootstraps talk. A little
nah,
bit.
that's real. That's real as fuck. All right. So what Punk said was, guaranteed contract guaranteed money is bad. And people are just like, oh, CM Punk. What happened to workers' right Punk? What is it? Now it's corporate made Punk. And I was just like, y'all wasn't hearing him for real. If niggas had to get paid by the house, they would care about, the quarter, the more than half of an empty building. They would want to improve their product instead of resting on their laurels so they could get paid, so they can actually work fucking hard, or at least, try to do something different to actually like garner like this audience. Like, I don't know how that's crazy to say.
It's kind of boomer talk. It's boomer talk adjacent.
I'll go with adjacent. I don't really think it's boomer talk. I'll go with boomer adjacent.
I
But
could see how people would view that as kind of hypocritical coming from him.
I'm gonna both things could be true.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
understand where he's coming from. I
Yeah.
understand. I understand exactly what he meant. It just came off kind of like, oh, what do you mean guaranteed money? You don't want niggas to get paid? You know what I mean? Less dates too. He also brought that up too, how like these guys only want to work once a week, and that's it. Like, hey, I feel them. I want
Mm.
to work once a week too.
Yeah, I'm getting paid a fuck ton, so why should I work twice? Um yeah, no, that shit was real. I wish I took more notes. I was really engulfed in it, so I wasn't like typing and shit. Um
I thought not really AEW related, but I thought the him talking about Vince and just kind of like I didn't even read
yeah.
he said I didn't even read the fucking lawsuit. I just read the text. I said that this nigga wow. Hey, get this guy out of here. And him just kind of speaking on like running
Yeah,
into Vince
that
at
shit,
the
that's the
gym.
normal reaction. This
That's
nigga
how it was.
wallet.
That's how it was for me when I saw that. Once I saw, I didn't see the lawsuit first. I saw the text first. And I was like, hey, what? Hey, what you on? Like, weird shit. And that's all everything else. So I already knew. Me and Punk had the same reaction. I was like, all right, get this guy out of here. Nigga nasty.
Nasty as fuck.
Nasty motherfucker. So yeah, and I think this Tim telling the story about running into Vince at the gym and then
And
saying,
then never seeing him again.
say, hey, we'll meet up later on. We'll meet up later on. Come to my office. And he's like, I ain't never said anything yet. Going.
Crazy.
That's pretty funny.
Also, Vince saying see me in my office. That shit a
Hey,
little that shit more eerie now,
yeah,
bro.
Lord knows what he would have seen if he went in there. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Um
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was a overall really good interview. I know a lot of people have their thoughts and stuff like that. Or opposing thoughts and stuff like that, but I think that
I thought he came off very well in that interview.
yeah, very candid, kind of, said everything that needed to be said, and thank God.
Yeah, let's get this out the way. We'll never hear about all brawling. I mean, brawl out because of NDAs or whatever, but everything else.
Brolin was spoken candidly.
Yeah.
Oh, so all right. We want to talk about stand and deliver.
Yeah, let's stand and let's deliver with some
All right.
predictions.
Oops. All right. So let's start with that. Just let's get the quick hits out of the way so we can just do the darn thing.
We're gonna talk about the
Uh,
show as well. I didn't think we were gonna talk about the show. I thought we should get right to the predictions.
well, The stuff that happened on the show that's not going to transition into the pay-per-view, I like
No.
yeah, it's just quick hits and then I'll weave it all together, man. Don't worry about it. Uh so we got Lola Vice defeating Carmen Petrovich. Uh that's cool.
Hey, you know what? I really, really like Carmen Petrovic's moves set. I think it's really cool. I like her little kicks. She throws some real cool kicks I ain't never seen before from a wrestler. So I thought that was nice. Um, definitely needs some work. I still think Lola is in a weird spot where like I don't know, like I see it and something's there, but there's something missing. Something's still a little off.
I don't know what you're talking about because I thought this match was pretty fine.
No, it was fine. It just like there's something like off about like Lola's matches that I can't really put my finger on. I don't know
I
if it's like
think
timing or
I
like
think it might just be the drastic change going from main eventers to, you know, people probably at like the same
it not.
level.
But I even felt like the Italian match last week was. I felt the same about it.
Oh shit, I did it. Well, match was whatever. I ain't got really much to say about it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're just tripping.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe you just on some bullshit. Who knows?
Yeah,
Next we got Von Wagner giving Lexus King a pretty decent match.
yeah, it was cool. It was fine.
I thought that shit was pretty fucking good.
Did you? That was all right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was once I saw like Lexus King come out, I was kind of on my phone for like half of that match. I was like,
Uh,
I don't care.
I don't know.
My Lexus King.
I thought that match was I thought the match was pretty cool, yo. Um, probably that's probably gonna be Lexus King best match, honestly. Um,
I went three on it. I went three.
I thought it was cool. That match was cold. All right.
Yo, I just saw a
Then,
clip of I just saw a clip of Becky Lynch being asked about Mercedes Monet signed to AEW. Boy, she looked like she could care less. She said, I don't give a fuck. She said, good for her.
real as fuck.
Yo, she really don't like that girl.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
Bro, I cannot wait for when the truth comes out, when a lot of the main roster girls talk about how they really feel about Sasha.
Now, why would you want that?
Because people don't want to talk about it, but she got no support when she walked out. None of the main roster girls said a thing. And people want to say, oh, they didn't care about retaliation. It's been 2 years now. We still ain't heard a word from any of them girls saying anything in support of Sasha. And no one thinks that's weird. Only people I saw were the NXT girls who didn't work with her. I'm
Game
just saying.
kind of crazy, bro.
I'm just saying. It's a little
Hey,
strange to me.
third eye a little too
You know what I
open.
mean? Maybe my third eye is too open. I'm saying I
This
saw.
nigga kind of spitting.
Look, we saw how they react. How the fucking whole locker room rallied for fucking Bianca a couple weeks ago, or Maxine a couple
Mm-hmm.
weeks ago. We didn't get that for no. We didn't get that for Sasha and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
Hmm.
This young nigga spitting.
You know what I mean?
Uh, I would also like to say, I always target back to this, just to measure the influence because you know it's really her fucking peers. But you know when NXT was doing them, you know Juneteenth, you know niggas is here, Twitter Spaces. A lot of those talents contribute Bianca as their, you know, their black representation. You feel
You feel me?
me?
You feel me?
I am just saying the truth is out there. You just have to accept it. Um,
Just want to throw that out there. I'm sorry for throwing the shit. I just happened to see that. I thought that's very interesting.
nigga cook it. Also, Bianca was just like, man, I didn't even see the hate. Nigga, y'all niggas bitches. I thought that was cool. Uh, what else we got? And then we got Blair Davenport Sorry. So Ruka defeating Blair Davenport. That was my. I thought Blair was gonna walk away with that dub, bro. Uh,
Just call it the little roll up.
yeah. Um, Hulu was tripping, so I didn't get to see the finish. But I thought it was cool overall. Like I think the match. I think wrestling wise, I thought this episode was pretty good. It's been a while since I could probably say that about the in ring work. Um, but all the people were just like, "Oh, I'm not going to be on the pay per view, so I'm going to kind of just give you what I probably would have got on there." Um,
I want to give a shout out to Sol Ruka. I think that the in ring psychology for such a young career is really impressive. I thought she did a great job selling her leg, even doing a one-legged springboard splash just to sell the leg. I thought was very impressive. And yeah, she just gets it, man. I think Blair is obviously a veteran, and she's a good, you know, opponent for Sol Ruka to work with. And I don't think this will be the last of their matches because it ended on a roll up, so not very definitive. So yeah, I think they can keep this going. It's something for Blair to do. There's heat to this feud, obviously, in kayfabe. I mean, Blair took Sol Ruka out, so yeah, no, I thought it was a good match, good little main event.
mm, yeah, I agree. I thought this match was really good. Um, and then okay, then we could get into the stuff that happened to the show that leads into these other cards. Oof, excuse me. Uh, we got. I got. Actually, let's start from the bottom. So Obi Femi faces Joe Gacy. Uh,
And Josh,
after
and
Obi
Josh, right?
Femi. Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
you're talking about the show. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Um, damn. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh,
Joe Gacy wrestles Obafemi after Obafemi was attacked by Sean Spears with a chair,
yes, yes, yes.
and then Obafemi then proceed to whoop that Joe Gacy's ass. But there was a little scare at the end of the match. Obafemi kind of like threw Joe Gacy like his little like power bomb throw type thing he does,
Uh-huh.
and ref call for the X. Maybe Joe Gacy got a stinger or something. I don't know what happened, or maybe it's just fall nasty, so the ref just uses caution. But honestly, it kind of worked for like the story they were trying to tell anyway. To make it made Obafemi like a fucking beast because he like even Dijak couldn't even do that to to Joe Gacy. You know what I'm saying? So like
Hmm.
the fact that Obafemi took him out like that, and it seems like Joe Gacy's okay because he was on later in the show. Like, hey, I still want to match with Sean Spears later. So
Hmm.
I guess maybe they're just being really precautionary about it when they
Uh,
find out he's fine.
I think Joe Gacy's is
Or we getting
gonna.
worked.
No,
I don't think
I
so,
think
but I
he's
mean,
fine. I just think Obi Femi about to go fucking crazy on that boy. I mean, sorry, Joe Gacy about to go crazy with Sean Spears because Joe Gacy kind of excels in these the gimmick matches. I guess because his CZW background, but
is this a gimmick match?
he a wild boy. I might feel like he might just turn it up. Fuck it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I said
Hey,
before, I haven't been mad at Sean Spears so far since he got there, besides the ugly vest he wears. But
Joe Gacy seemed pretty fired up, and with his extreme background, CZW, we in Philly,
but is it I don't is
I
it any kind of stipulation to this match, or is it just a regular old match?
I feel like he might just take it there.
Oh, okay.
Just fuck it. I'm about to
Gotcha.
just go stupid.
Gotcha.
Uh, so that's I'll give it a bit of it. I would say that's gonna be a cool match. For real. This is gonna main event, so I'm skipping that. Um, there was Chase U things. I missed the first 34 seconds of the show. Not even gonna cap.
What chase you? I didn't see anything chase you. There's
Oh,
something chase you?
what is it? JC Jane and them, they ain't have no Thea Hale and them, they ain't have no segment.
Well, I mean, they had the match, but I don't think they had anything like. I don't think Andre Chase and like Duke Hudson were on the show. Not as far as I
Oh,
remember.
I just meant like to chase you, gals,
Oh,
but I guess it's only one chase you girl.
I was,
Uh, uh, Whatever. Um, guess we'll just move on.
Yeah,
I also forgot that Ariana Grace beat the hell out of Brinley.
that was Ren Sinclair.
Oh, oh, yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
Burnley with the niggas. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't really paying attention. Um, how dare she question the intentions of Ariana Grace? You feel me? And this is the first time where she actually challenged somebody to a duel.
That wasn't
Um,
she want to fight somebody for a change. She don't ever want to fight. Now she want to fight.
A, she said, niggas think I'm pussy? All right, let's scrap, man. I'm about to show these fuck niggas what I'm really about. So I applaud her on that front.
She throws
Um,
the slowest strikes ever, bro. They are so slow.
is it is that because of the character, or
No,
that's
I
just
think she's
really how
just
I go?
slow. I just think she's that. I don't think, I think she's
That's
just a
just how
really
I
slow
go.
strike. I think she's just slow.
That's just how I go.
I
Um,
I love Ariana Grande's character, but I don't think she's very good at
okay,
all.
okay, relax. I'm not a
What? I
cop.
can't
I'm not a
think.
cop.
I'm just saying.
Um, but let's move on. Obi Femi, Dijak, Josh Briggs. Yeah, we talked about just Obi Femi destroying Joe Gacy, and then he pulled up on them niggas later on the show. Was just like, I'm really gonna fuck y'all up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking raw. Um, after that was it? We get the Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo face off. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking boring.
I didn't care. I haven't cared about much of this, to be honest with you.
That shit was kind of I don't want to say like but I was like kind of boring. Not really an enjoyable watch.
You know what the problem with this feud has been? There's been no real contact. It's just been promos.
Yeah, and
Like them
I
having
might think
dinner and shit.
yeah, I think it might be Ilya reasons, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I do agree. I feel like
There's no intensity to this feud. There's no heat. For a guy who's intense as Ilya Dragunov, it just feels like I don't know.
well,
I,
it's falling flat.
yeah, and it hasn't really caught my interest.
Unfortunate, because we love Ilya around these parts.
That's my Osprey. That's my Osprey. I'm the Melter to his Osprey.
Okay. You a funny guy, bro. Um, Supernova Sessions with Lyra Valkyrie why can't I say her name? But
That's your girl too.
chill out. But um Supernova Sessions, I thought the start to it was really funny. Um like the transition that shows like metaphor and then it shows the show. I thought that shit was pretty fucking funny. Um how do you feel about Roxanne's promo?
Mm. I don't know. It still it give me very generic heel. Like from I don't really know how I feel about heel Roxanne so far. I say people are saying they like it. I just feel like it's really like kind of generic. I don't know. Like I understand her motivations. I don't really feel any kind of way about it still. I feel like it needs to like hit a different kind of like level. Cause right now it just feels like oh generic heel. You people turned on me and I was unfairly treated or whatever, so I turned heel. I don't know. It's something we've seen a gajillion times in wrestling. I don't know.
I
I don't
I
have
hear
any
you.
strong feelings on it.
I hear you. You definitely not lying. Um, yeah, it's definitely the You People's promo, and then I really liked Lyra's rebuttal. It was just like you said you never lost it, but you literally lost like mad opportunities to get it back. So I think you kind of need to let it go.
She was in the shower though.
Oh, not not even that part. You lost it in the ladder match, and then you lost the opportunity to get it again against Tiffany. Then you lost the what is it? You lost to Lyra. I don't give a fuck who was interfering in the match. Um, yeah. So it's just like, are you really entitled to the match because you lost every opportunity to kind of make it happen? She wasn't spared.
Yeah, no, she's been. Then she went full John Cena on her. You know what I mean? Hit her with the AA through the mini table.
Mm-hmm.
Why that look so violent when she? Why that little table look like it hurt more than the regular table?
Maybe just how she slammed it.
You're like violent as hell.
Uh, and then I guess we'll just get into is it Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, which this really feel like the heel promo. This really felt like a lot of them patting themselves on the back,
I
and
hated
I'm not mad
this.
at that, but you know, oh, you hated it? You
I
hated the
hated the
pat on
whole
the back
thing.
and shit?
I hated everything about it.
Uh,
Where do you want me to start?
I go because I think I know where you're gonna what you're gonna say.
Okay, first of all, we've gone weeks and weeks and weeks with all the animosity, yada yada. You took me out. You put me on the shelf, and now we're talking about we're the two first black men to main event. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that right now. What that matter? I don't care. Nigga, y'all supposed to hate each other. Y'all ever pat each other on the back, jerk each other off. I'm like, bro, get to the fucking point. And then
Why you had to
that
say
wasn't
that?
that wasn't even the worst part of it. The worst part of it to me was Emil's kind of pointed it out in the Discord we were talking. Like it sounded like they're reading like directly from a script. Like
Yeah.
their back and forth didn't feel natural. I didn't believe what they were saying. They weren't reacting to the crowd at all. Cause like if Carmelo was, paying attention to the crowd, they were booing. They wanted him to like, fuck up his lines and like seem agitated from them booing him, which is what you're supposed to want as
Mm-hmm.
a heel. They were trying to like Dom Mysterio him, and he was just like no selling it and just talking. And then like even Trick didn't even like acknowledge that they were booing the shit out of him. So so they were just talking over loud ass boos
Yeah. I felt like the
on
so
like some like NPC like fucking
th-
like
th- so I don't know.
chat.
This was something that I was noticing throughout the promo, right? Is
Yeah.
Trick reads his line his part of the script, right? And then Carmelo will do his. But they're getting booed so much that it's just like, okay, I need people to we need to do this promo, so we need to like wrap this up. So they pass it off back to Trick so they can stop booing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure.
They were trying to get through the script, but when Carmelo couldn't get through his part because the crowd was so loud, that's he just kind of just passed it back off to Trick so they could continue just reading off the script.
So you think they call like an audible or something?
I I just feel like both of them had to remember both parts of the basically the fucking promo.
Yeah.
um
I can just
yeah,
tell they
no.
rehearsed that all weekend. They were like, we got to get through this. We got to make sure we get these
Yeah.
lines.
It did feel very scripted. I don't know. Yeah, man, had your back, then you turned on me. I don't know. I just yeah, I didn't feel too great. But
Wasn't feeling
bro,
it.
yeah. Um I'm glad they're getting that opportunity, but I feel like they need to just there really shouldn't have been any words. It should have really just
Yeah, nigga,
been
you took my leg out. You tried to jeopardize my career. I don't like
I
I
feel
don't care
like
about this main event and black men and all that shit. That's awesome. I think that's amazing.
but
But like
but,
I don't try to hear that
but
from y'all.
I probably would have did this I would have did this promo only tricks parts, of course, on the NXT when they get back, and then Carmelo Hayes has moved on, and then he kind of cuts this promo like, and then moves on. So it's not him going back and forth about, yeah, man, you fucked me up, but guess what? We the two first black men to do the thing.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
I don't even think Sasha and Bianca did that during their little feud for
because Sasha's
WrestleMania.
not black.
But don't do that. See what you doing? You being messy. Why you say that for?
My bad. Um, but yeah, no. Yeah, I probably would have did this promo like the following week. I didn't really feel like this was really needed. I feel like it really should have just been straight hands at that sort of point. Like there was nothing to really fucking talk about.
Yeah, honestly.
Um this that feud probably had like there was a lot of brawls in that one. And I guess like since they were doing so many brawls on that one, like Tony D'Angelo and Dragunov didn't get to go crazy. Um but overall I thought this was a really good episode of NXT. I ain't gonna lie.
It was cool. I think it was better than the last like 3 weeks. So yeah, I'll definitely
Yeah,
give him
right.
that.
Yeah. I'm very high on this NXT episode. I'm not gonna lie. I think this one was pretty good. Um, let's talk about Stand and Deliver. Um, Wikipedia has the card kind of all over the place. I'm gonna read it as is on there. Um, so Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo, for the NXT Championship. We kind of already said that we're not really feeling this feud too much, but thoughts on the match or anything that you would like to say about this one, and then obviously your prediction.
I think it will be good because I don't think Dragunov will let it be bad. I think Tony D'Angelo is decent in the ring. So also, I saw he posted a picture online. That boy swole, boy. He a big
Yeah,
boy.
he big as shit.
So yeah, I think he'll do a lot of good power offense against Ilya Dragunov's intensity. It should make a good matchup, and I'm gonna go with obviously Dragunov winning this match because I don't think Tony D is ready for the world championship yet. I feel like that belt is for Trick next.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the match will be good too. I like how Tony D'Angelo wrestles. Obviously we love Ilya around here. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm very curious what's gonna be next for D'Angelo after this. I don't see a call up in his future. I definitely think he's somebody that needs to stick around in NXT for just a little bit longer. Not because I don't think he's ready or anything. It's just like I do think he's a decent worker, and NXT still kind of needs those.
Yeah, definitely. So you going
Um,
Dragunov as well?
yes, I'll be going Dragunov as well. Next we got the tag team title match, Baron Corbin, Braun Breaker versus Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Uh how much longer you see Wolf Dog still in this bitch?
It's over. This is it. It's the
This is
farewell.
it.
Yeah, they're already cut giving Braun Breaker fucking preview promo videos on
Oh,
SmackDown.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
it's
cooked.
over.
Yeah,
He's out of
there
it.
you go.
There's no need for him to hold that belt. I think Axiom and Nathan deserve the tag titles. I think they've been a decent to good tag team for
Yeah,
shit
they
some
need to
months
walk
now.
out with
It's been
something.
a while. Yeah, I think they deserve it. They've been putting in work. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I think this will be a sleeper. This might be the show
No,
stealer.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Don't.
No, I think the sleeper is going to be Lyra Roxanne. Personally,
Okay.
I'm putting my faith in that one. Or I'm putting my eggs in that basket. I think those two are gonna really kick it into the next gear. I haven't really been high on a lot of the Roxanne matches because she's been working with like, a lot of people kind of just like lower on the totem pole than her. Of course, since she's kind of just at the top with Lyra, but you know, like Ariana Grace and then Ren Sinclair, a lot of the new people that are starting to really integrate themselves into NXT
Mm-hmm.
women's division. So I think that would be something. But Nathan Frazier and Axiom, I think it's about time that Axiom and Frazier do win something. Braun didn't really need this. I feel like Baron Corbin needed this, like not for like his legacy or whatever. I think it works for his character. Like his character is a lot more like happy and jovial. I think that's a really cool turn.
He's likable for a change.
Yeah, it was just like
Never been likable this whole time. So
I don't know. I think I think he's coming off very well right now, just being like kind of just being at the top of like just being on the top of the division in general has really boosted his confidence and shit like that. So I'm glad to see this sort of like change in Baron Corbin. Um I I know they're probably gonna go up as individuals, but I would really like to see Baron go back up to the main roster. I
mm-hmm.
think like they'll show I feel like
Yeah,
they're missing somebody like him, you know? I think SmackDown's really missing someone like him.
I agree.
Let him come back. And then honestly, if they want to continue Wolf Dogs, I would really appreciate that actually. I don't think this is a team that they should necessarily break up. Um,
Nah, I
I
think
th-
if you're moving Braun to the main roster, let him just be Braun by himself.
with the way that they've been showcasing him, I would say that's most likely the route they're going to go in. But I do think that Wolf Dogs is a good team, so I would like to just see them like stick together.
I like him too. I'm with you.
But yeah, let's go Frazier and Axiom. Next, the match that I said I feel like is going to be sleeper. Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne. Not too high on the program. And like you said, just the way that Roxanne is really doing just like a sort of you people sort of thing. Y'all turned on me, which I don't feel like the crowd turned on her. I just felt like they just liked others more,
Yeah.
which
We ain't,
they just
we
liked
ain't trying to
Lyra
hear
more.
that. We ain't trying to hear that fucking after school special bullshit she was on.
Yeah,
You know
after
what I
the
mean?
anxiety and shit like that.
Yeah, I ain't
Now it's
trying to hear all that.
I'm lashing out. Um, yeah, I think it sucks that they had to go this route for Roxanne because I feel like you could probably still get this match with Roxanne being nice. Like this is really just like two people that kind of highly respect each other, and like what is it? Roxanne hasn't really been at the top for quite some time, so she just has something to prove. I think that
Mm-hmm.
that would have been like the babyface version of this versus the man, y'all wasn't fucking with me no more because y'all cheered people that beat me. Well, shit, they were still cheering you at the same time.
Right?
I don't think it was that bad. But I think this match is going to be really good. I don't think they've ever well the match that kind of had that had Lola Vice in it. Obviously we saw a preview, but you know those like I guess like 3 minutes before Lola like cashes in, they're basically doing a finish to
Yeah,
a
right?
match. They just like started moving really fucking fast. So I think this time you're gonna see a lot more slower pace. With all the time truly going to be allocated to those two only. And I like what I saw then. So we'll see how it goes. I like these two a lot. So I think they're gonna blow us away. Obafemi, Josh Briggs in a triple threat match for the North American Championship. If you were to also say this might be match a sleeper, I wouldn't
Well,
disagree.
they dijacket it, so you know how
You feel
dijak get
me?
down.
And
You're gonna do something stupid.
I'm pretty high on Josh Briggs, so you know. And I'm not insanely down on Obi Femi. I think he's he's working with people that are like
He's with
one
two
amazing
vets.
wrestler. Yeah, vets, amazing wrestlers, and they both have like compelling characters and could cut promos and shit like that. So these are the people that I think Obafemi should really be working with to really, start developing the character rather than just being like, just being a dude with like physical prowess. So yeah, I think this is going to be a banger. If you were to say this was your match of the night or going to be, I would not disagree. But with that said, I'm going to go Obafemi.
Me as
That
well.
kind of sound like it all. That kind of sound like it all rhyme.
Someone's going through a table in this match, I feel like. But yeah, I'm going to Obafemi. That's my choice.
I'm curious how extreme these matches are gonna get if we still have to wait for Carmelo Hayes and like, are they gonna also start going crazy?
Well,
With
they
like,
said, they made a point to say that the rules are going to be very relaxed. I think we're getting PWG rules.
uh, we're about to get unsanctioned match rules. Ref about to be lenient as fuck.
We're about to get Kenny Omega New Japan match rules.
You about to see a lot of fighting on the outside, and the ref just going, "Take it back to the ring, take it back to the ring."
Table spots and
shit. Trick, no. I'd be a fucking hilarious referee, bro. Yeah, they'd find my ass. But yeah, because I am expecting like Shawn Spears and Joe Gacy to, give us chairs, at least a kendo stick. You feel
I don't
me?
think so. I don't know where you're getting this from. I don't think there's going to be any of that
I
at
think
all.
so. With Shawn Spears being the chairman and then Joe Gacy man, I already said it.
I know you said it. I'm just saying.
I think what we're gonna see for sure in this match, I put this on a parlay in this shit. We go see a fire hydrant or the fire extinguisher.
Oh.
And we're gonna see the rolly chair.
Okay.
That's exact. Those are the things, bro. I'm betting the house on it, bro.
Okay, we'll see. We're gonna see about the fire extinguisher. I do love me a little fire extinguisher spot.
It's coming. Actually, I might want to retract that bet because how many big niggas be doing fire, using the fire hydrant? I mean the fire extinguisher. Sorry.
I don't know. Dijak be doing like backflips and shit. He be wanting to do stuff like that.
Man, fuck it. I put that shit on there. Put my parlay in. But yeah, I'm very curious. I don't think we're gonna get like Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. That one no DQ match. What is it? Where they like rip they tear the fucking canvas off and show the wood. Pause.
Hey yo.
And I think what is it? Someone did like a Phoenix splash off that. Oh no, I'm sorry. They did the what is it? I guess the fairy tale ending. I guess what you call it.
The air raid crash or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that shit was sick. Also, before we move on, I saw a tweet and I forgot about this match where somebody was just like, "What was like the worst match in a really good feud?" And somebody brought up the one final beat. You remember that?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Man, I remember talking about that shit like it was yesterday, yo. Like I didn't. I felt like that match. Like if that match didn't have, if it was commercial free, I think I'd be I feel like I'd be a lot higher on it. If it didn't end with a low blow, I feel like that probably could have been one of the greatest matches. Probably not like dead end of this shit. That's just what I think. I completely forgot that match happened until I saw like the fucking graphic. Man, NXT was doing some wild shit. That was pandemic time, right? Because that's what they were really doing.
That's when I first started doing the pod. I want to say.
Oh yeah,
right around that time.
Yeah, I feel like it was around that October. Yeah, man, that match could have been a lot better. But all right, next, we get Thea Hale, Fallon Henley, and Kalani Jordan versus JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dame.
The baddie six man. Let's talk about it.
Baddie six man, and I would say there is only one, two, three, four baddies in this match. So I guess
2/3 of the match is baddies is a good ratio. And you're not even counting old girl with a broken arm. What's her Jasmine Nix? She gonna be there.
Wait, her arm's broken?
It's
oh shit! Work. Yeah.
She's working.
How the match ended. My bad, brother.
You sounded really concerned right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, damn, Theo fucked her up, bro. Shit.
um, I'm happy they got on the card. They need another women's match on there, so that's cool.
Yeah, and I think this match is gonna be I think
It's
this
gonna be
match is gonna
fun.
be fun. Yeah.
I think it's a good showcase. I think it's awesome that Izzy Dame getting a fucking PLE look.
Yeah, that's great.
That's impressive.
I think
Um,
she, I think she earns it. I think she's doing really cool. I think she's doing like really cool and good stuff with Kiana James, and I'm happy for Kiana James. Any success that she finds at NXT, or to really still be like this, really like kind of still like a pivotal part to the show, because the show really needs heels, and they're really gonna need heels after Roxanne leaves,
yeah,
especially
I don't think
and
Roxanne's
especially
gonna
with
be.
Cora Jade is still gonna be gone still for quite some time.
Yeah.
Um,
Fallon Henley as well. I'm really happy she got on the card because I
mhm.
think she's putting in good work as well.
She's great. Everybody outside of the Hicks is doing well. There's only one person that's not on the card.
Mm,
There's just one person that's not on the card.
he'll figure it out.
May I repeat? There's one nigga that's not on the card.
Well, who's not the
That
baddie
nigga,
in the match? Who's not the baddie?
uh, Thea Hale's not a baddie.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Mm.
Um, Let me make sure there's not a sniper outside my window.
Who's the other one?
Easy Dame, not
What
a
she look like?
baddie.
What she look like? I don't even know what she looks like. Like for real. Let me go look.
I'm sorry. I hate to say it.
I think they're all baddies in their own way.
Say I'm wilding. You see, Quan chose his PC answer. I just had to keep it honest.
Mm.
I'm a, I'm gonna say how I really feel. Y'all not gonna kill me for how I feel.
Hey, you know what? I'm looking at Izzy Dame. Some pictures, I'm like, okay, and then other pictures, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not, I'm not,
I might be with you, big dog. I might be with you.
I'm not saying they ugly. That's not the word that came out my mouth. Just
With a
saying,
baddie friend.
not a baddie. But they do got their baddie friends with them. Um, Moving on.
I'm sure she's great. I'm sure she's great.
I'm sure if I got to know her, they'll grow a baddie in personality. You feel me? I'm just
you know, it's a shame. Anytime I see Tia Hale, I'm just gonna think of her eating that just piece of
that
chicken
runs
breast with no season
that's what I see when I close
out
my
the
eyes.
bag.
I see the unseasoned chicken out of the bag. The bag's not the bag part. It's just how pink that chicken was, bro.
No, I think the bag is the worst part. I understand people of that kind often eat chicken with no seasoning. Eating out of a plastic bag is nuts. Just straight up, no sides, no nothing, just out of a bag, like it's a fucking like hot
What
pocket or something. I don't know.
you find it barbaric, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. You're a caveman.
Yeah, this thing crazy. But I think
And you
this
know
match
it's
is
first
gonna
thing
be
in the
very
morning
fun.
too.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
You get chicken breast off the rip.
Who you picking to win this, bro?
I don't even know. Who's this? Um, I'll go with the evil baddies. Meals call them JC's Cabaret. I'm gonna go.
I should have trademarked that.
I'm going with JC's Cabaret. I think that's funnier. Also, that fucking knee JC threw on Fallon Henley tonight. Mandy would have been proud, man. I'll say that much.
It's really crazy how she left Toxic Attraction, destroyed Toxic Attraction, and then really just full circle just started running her own shit again.
That's how you do it. That's how you boss up.
She's evil at heart, bruh. She did one little she released one little fundraiser, one little calendar, started feeling herself.
Oh, she said I'm a businesswoman. I know what I'm doing out here. So I don't need y'all. Had that calendar.
I'm
So I
not a
sold that calendar
business.
out.
I'm not a business. I'm a businessman, or whatever the fuck Jay-Z said. Um, I think it's actually in the reverse, but whatever.
You got it,
But
buddy.
I'm gonna go with the faces. Stand and deliver. You need to get a little face pop. You feel me? We gonna get a lot of them, but you feel me?
I'm going with the baddie girls.
He
Bad
not
Girls
feeling
Club.
he not really feeling me, bro. I'm gonna go with the Peace Corps. Um, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams. The main event. Two black men. Um, in the main event.
Man,
Thoughts?
sheesh. There's so many ways they can go with this, right? And I think it really varies on how much longer Carmelo Hayes is sticking around in NXT. Now, if this is his last night, then obviously he should go out on his back and Trick Williams should win. But if he can stick around a little bit longer, I say have Melo win by nefarious ways. I don't know, somehow, some other, I don't know, cheating. One of his little bodyguards gets involved and that becomes his new heavy or whatever. I don't know, some shit like that. And then you run it back in a couple weeks. Or maybe like 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 at the May pay-per-view or whatever. Um and then have Trick win it there, and then have Carmelo go out, have his goodbye or whatever. But if I have to choose, I'm gonna go Trick. I'll go Trick.
I was here. I was hearing you. I was hearing you. You was trying to be on your have Trick Williams finish his story. Um, I hear you. Um, I I'll fuck with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Trick as well. Um, I think that's gonna be
A feel
nice.
good moment.
Yeah. What else we got? Sorry. Um, how long you think this match gonna go?
Oh God.
Oh God, come on.
Oh man, I didn't think about that. I don't think they're gonna Gargano champ with this. They're not gonna do that to us. I don't think first of all, I don't think Trick can go that long.
That's why I feel like the gimmick's gonna come in.
Oh, for sure. There's gonna be some gimmicks. There's gonna be a lot of tomfoolery in this match. Chicanery. I don't know how long to go. Maybe 30 minutes with entrances.
Okay.
I can see Trick getting a special entrance too. I don't know why.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe they'll have DNA wrap him out to the stage or something like that. I don't know.
Wait, have who fly?
DNA, the battle rapper. You didn't see that video?
No, I did see Trick was at like this battle rap thing.
Yeah, and then you know what DNA is, right? The battle rapper.
I can't say I'm too familiar, but
Well, he's a big wrestling fan, so like he posted a video of like him getting to meet Shawn Michaels and how excited he was about it and shit. I don't know.
well, I'm not a cop. Not a cop. I hear you. Yeah, that should be cool. We'll see what happens. I think this match is going to be pretty good. I think if it's how the match looks in my head, yeah, they do go. They go pretty long.
Oh no.
Why not? Why do you think this match should go long?
I hate long matches.
Well, I think this feud kind of warrants one, no?
I guess.
I mean, this is going to be like the only long match in
I
like
will. Yeah. This will be the
in their
longest match on
feud.
the show.
In their feud. Well, like this is the first match. So
I don't want them going over 30 minutes. That's just
no,
not Trick Williams.
I wasn't talking 30. Damn, you thought this shit.
No, I mean like 30 altogether, like everything, not bell to bell, but just like if this
Then
match
how
starts
long
at
you wanted to
10,
go? How long you
if
wanted to
this
go
if
bell to bell?
I don't know, like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's what.
All right, okay,
Is that
we're on
not
the
a long
same page.
match?
When I think long amount, I think like 40 minutes, dog.
Oh no. I was about to say like 20 to 25. Like that should be a decent chunk. Um, 20 if they're not gonna be like super lenient, brawl outside and then probably fight in the crowd, do a table spot in the crowd, or like, type shit like that, like how these niggas move like it's a falls count anywhere type joint. Um, if it's gonna be like that, just super fucking lenient. Um, yeah, I can see it going 25, but if it's just gonna be a regular match, then yeah, probably just 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm with
all
you.
right, all right, all right. I was like, you're not really feeling me, huh?
Not feeling you.
um, good NXT. I think this is gonna be a really good show. Looking forward to watching it. Let's talk about the Wrestlemania because we don't really get to talk about a lot of the main roster stuff all the time, and then we got two nights to talk about all of it. Um, WrestleMania. How do you feel about the McNeil shit that they did?
Meek Mill.
The
I
faded, the
would just.
faded nightmare.
I'm just praying he makes it there before them boys at his door. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause they might be at his door. names are
Wait,
being names are being
what?
brought up.
What is he gonna be charged of? Being a bottom?
I don't know what he was getting. He was involved in that. I was like, his name was brought up when it involved like the minors in the rooms. That's all I'm
Oh
saying. He was there
shit!
too.
When that part happened.
See that's the problem. Everybody's too so focused on gay jokes. I'm like, bro, he was in the room when like there were minors involved, dog. You know what I mean? Like they just got this the son
Oh,
Christian on they questioning him now on
oh,
some
you know
minor
what?
shit.
I would like to retract my joke.
But
My bad.
but I'm just saying I hope he makes it. You know what I mean? There's been nothing put on him yet. But I'm just saying
I
that some things can
apologize.
happen.
I apologize for my outburst.
No, you good. Because I don't think a lot of people know that. I think it's mostly just been the gay joke. I think Loki, not to be on my fucking like conspiracy theory shit, but I feel like they're doing that on purpose. Like
Trying to
he's just like
bury
trying to,
it, so just call
yeah,
him homo.
trying to lead into it by going so hard saying he's not gay, so that like people
That
don't
dominates
really
the
realize.
conversation.
Yeah, instead of the conversation of hey, you was in them rooms with them people.
Oh, this big guy. Third
You know
eye
what I mean?
wide open,
Yeah,
boy.
it's open today. You know what I mean? Pause if applicable. but
You know what? It
uh
wasn't. Now I'm kind of thinking it
hey,
was.
Meek Mill promo, I thought it was really cool. I'm assuming he's just gonna come out and do Dreams and Nightmare, and then hopefully he doesn't say anything stupid on the microphone afterwards, and yeah, we'll go from there. Do
I
your
feel
song,
was
the
there
fuck
like
out of there.
I feel like maybe for like intermission he might like do the song or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I think he'll probably do this, or maybe like before the main event or something like that. He'll do
Hmm.
the song.
Or they just use the song and that's it. That is just, it is what it is.
I think he's gonna be
Um,
there for sure. He's gonna be involved
yeah.
on the show.
The Wayne shit cool. I'm glad to see Wayne getting a bag. Um,
New single dropping, new mixtape dropping. Weezy versus Weezy.
Wheezy. Yeah, that shit might go hard.
That yo, I would just like look. I was just talking to my friend about this. I thought I'm gonna get to hip hop talk real quick, very briefly, but I thought Wayne's feature run last year was incredible. It
I
wasn't
feel
getting
like
talked about a lot, but that nigga was rapping his ass off last year on
um
features. The
yeah,
problem
no,
was,
no.
oh, go ahead.
My two favorite like recent Wayne features is it got to be him on the Tyler album. I think what is it, Hot Air Blows. Um, and then
High Air Blows. Wasn't that on Flower Boy?
no,
Oh no,
no.
that was on Call You Get Lost. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't even on the estate joint. I feel like that was a couple years that was like 2 years ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
But I still liked it though. That and was it You Only Live Twice?
What's that?
The Drake song.
I'm not even sure.
Let me speak to pussy nigga. Oh, come on, man. That shit was hard.
Damn, I don't remember. But the shit he did for Benny, I don't even really care about Benny that much. But the shit he had on Benny's album was crazy. That's one of the hardest verses of last year. He went nuts. And also the shit he did for Nas, he went crazy on Nas's joint too. But yeah, he been rapping his ass off, so I'm really excited for that. My problem with Wayne recently has always been his beat selection. It's been fucking terrible for like his own songs. It's been fucking terrible. Last tape he put out, it was so bad. But thankfully, Wheezy, the producer, I think is very good. So I'm hoping this is gonna be a really good project. Also, I heard rumors that it's very wrestling referenced and inspired. You can see from the cover, they even have like the fucking like WWE logo on it. So I think there's definitely some kind of collaboration within that, which is gonna
Another Tony Nick Khan play.
Another Nick Khan joint. So yeah,
Man, you be killing this shit, bro.
I could see him being involved in Jey Uso's entrance as well.
Oh yeah, interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be like because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna do a lot of just the yeet shit.
Yeah.
So I wonder
We'll
where
see
Wayne. I wonder where Wayne comes in with his verse. Um, what else we got? Oh well, let's get started.
Let's talk
I
about
say
it.
no. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we get started?
No, I'm just excited for the weekend. I'm ready to watch these shows. I'm gonna order a pizza. I've been eating really clean the last couple weeks too. I'm ordering a pizza. I don't care. Pepperoni and jalapeno. Feel me?
I think. Um, next or just to get started. Let's just start at the bottom. Oh,
Got it.
well, I'm gonna go based on how I think the match order gonna go. Don't kill me, match order gang, but Latino World Order versus Santos and Dirty Dom. People said they wasn't feeling this,
I,
or
I I'm
this match shouldn't happen.
I'm
I
mixed
think
on
this.
it.
I
I'll
think
go
this
ahead. You go
match
first.
is. I think this match is like years in the making.
It is, but my issue with it is that Dragon Lee hasn't been on TV in like 2 months. Where the fuck did he come from? You know what I mean? Like
I hear you.
that
Um,
that that was just kind of my thing.
well, you wanted to be Carlito? Shit,
That would have
Carlito
made
be
more
up there like a
sense.
hoe.
I think that would have made more sense. But I do think they're leading into that. I do believe that Carlito can be like, yo, what the fuck? I do think they purposely did that on like that. There was a reason they did that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Santos is gonna feed into that going forward. Like, hey, he chose Dragon Lee over you. What the fuck? Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean?
It just be like that.
But yeah, but I'm gonna go. Also, Dom was really funny. Yo. Also, anybody who says the fucking tears are piped in or boos are piped in, no, absolutely not.
No, they
Bro,
absolutely hate him.
that shit was so. When I saw them on Friday, because I was at SmackDown on Friday, I didn't
Yeah,
put that out in the beginning, but
yeah. I
so
told you I
fucking
had to
loud,
go.
so
Yeah.
fucking loud. Yeah, I'm happy I did, bro. We'll get into it later when we talk about Jade, but yeah, that shit was so loud when he came out. I didn't even catch the when he called Joaquin Wild a non-Latino, which I'm 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 surprised it took that long for somebody to point that out on the show that he's not even Latino.
I didn't know. I
You
really
didn't
thought
know
he was.
you didn't know he was Latino, or you didn't know he was
Was
or
I
you
didn't
know
know he was.
Dom said that.
I didn't know he was Filipino, dog.
Oh, I knew that. You didn't know
No,
that?
I didn't know that at all. Game is game, I guess. But yeah, that's just not piped in at all. I think they really do hate that nigga, bro. Like
He's
they really
loud.
do. That nigga is not welcome or he not loved and respected.
But yeah, I mean, it's good for Dragon Lee. I just wish he was on TV a little more in the build up to this. It just seemed very last second. Like, okay, Dom and Ray haven't interacted in mad long, but I think that's fine
Mm,
because it's just the beef is just there forever. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go. I think Legado needs his match win more, and also I think Dom needs his win for whatever the future is with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Legado wins this match. Maybe Carlito turns.
I don't think we need that part. But I think Dom and Santos will be taking it. I don't really think Ray needs this win. Nor do I really think that was it Dragon Lee needs this win because you know,
He shouldn't even be there.
well,
That's
lovable
why
losers.
he's a loser. All right.
So why fight it? Right?
Yeah, still I fight it.
Like if you're gonna lose, there's a lose, partner. Um next the six pack tag team ladder match. We got Judgment Day, DIY, The Awesome Truth, New Day, A Town Under. I think that's a terrible name.
A Town Down Under, actually.
Terrible. Um, and the New Catch Republic. They're not splitting the tag titles, which I know a lot of us are.
Yes, they are. They absolutely are.
They split them. Wait, the both. What is it? Right on Wikipedia, it says.
No,
Oh, they just
my,
added that. Oh shit.
Michael Cole went out of his way twice on Raw to say both sets of tag titles need to be grabbed. He didn't say that he
Oh, okay,
specifically
okay,
said
okay,
it. Them
okay,
shits are
okay,
getting split
okay.
up on. And I got my two. And
Sorry,
I
is
got our
it?
two winners.
Yeah, no. I was just reading it too fast. Shit. Hey, let's fucking go.
They're splitting those tag belts up.
This is the match we always wanted. um, yeah, I'm kind of higher on this match now. Hey, man, I can't fucking wait for this shit. Who's taking what?
So I think that Judgment Day is losing both of those belts. I think DIY wins. I'm not DIY. Awesome Truth wins the Raw championships. And I think New Catch Republic wins the SmackDown championships.
Okay, I fuck with it. I like the idea.
Or maybe A Town Down Under. I think the SmackDown one, it could be between those two, but I feel like Awesome Truth is for them to win the Raw
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, I need to learn that, bro. Actually, I'd be cool with DIY
Bro, DI is
for
the
Raw.
thing with DIY is I don't think the crowd really. I mean, the crowd they fuck with them, but like they don't really fuck with them like that. Like when they be coming out, it's still silence.
I don't know. I feel like that might not be true. That's just how I feel.
It sounds like silence in there to me.
Hey man, you would know. You went to Raw.
I went to SmackDown actually.
Oh yeah, whatever. Um, I'm gonna go DIY, and then I probably will go A Town Down Under.
Also, did you see the A Town Down Under is beefing with Joey Swole?
No,
They are.
why?
They worked to Joey Swole. I don't know. He might be in it on it. I think he said he's gonna be at Mania. So,
Uh,
because you know what Joey Swole is, right?
no.
So he's like this TikTok guy, and
Oh, brother.
he like calls out people who are like have bad gym etiquette. So Austin Theory posted a video of him like getting mad that someone like walked in front of his camera while he was working out, which is a thing that
Oh, brother.
Joey Smo often like talks to people about. So and then like Joey Swole and Grayson Waller like cut a promo on him on TikTok. You know they do that shit. So I think he's gonna be there. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know,
Yeah, this is funny. This is funny business.
it's for the youngsters, the TikTokers like me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going DIY and I'm going A Sounds Down Under. Quan, you are going Awesome Truth and New Catch.
Yes.
All right. Hey man, I'm praying for Miz and R-Truth because these boys about to go fucking crazy.
They're not doing no big spots. I know you that much. They don't need to though. DIY gonna do something stupid. Johnny Gargano damn near took his head off on Raw as it was. I think Ballard's always wilds out in ladder matches.
Hmm.
Um, Kofi might do something stupid. I think Theory takes big bumps too. Yeah, they got plenty of guys who will take some big bumps in this match, so they'll be all right.
I'm looking forward to this one. Now, since the tag team titles are on the line, but let's move on into the twin them match. We got Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso. You like the build to this one? I thought it was kind of it's kind of just moving. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty standard. Jimmy whooping Jay's ass and costing the matches and shit for a while now.
Yeah.
Jay got his get back on Monday, but I think Jay wins this one. It's time to build the momentum for Jay to do whatever the fuck he's about to do later on this year. So I think Jay wins this one.
Okay.
I just want to see that. I want to see that entrance.
Jay takes it. I know the Yeats and that. I don't know. I see a lot of like I guess I'm seeing a lot of I'm thinking of like a lot of babyface wins.
Yeah, that's usually how you do WrestleMania. A lot of babyface ones, and that's fine. I think didn't last year had a lot of babyface ones, right? I feel like,
yeah, except the big one.
except for the big match. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
I think
I think this is where we're getting the end of the bloodline.
yeah, Bloodlines it'll be close to dead by. You know what? I can't even say that. I don't even. Lord knows. Who knows?
Don't play. I think we're gonna get like another act of the bloodline shit. So.
Yeah, we had the epilogue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going Jay. I'm a little concerned about this match, to be honest with you. Look, this is going to be really, really good or really not good. I don't really like Jay Uso's offense. I definitely don't like Jimmy's offense solo.
I think what you're gonna get. I know we're thinking like this might be like super kick versus super kick.
It's definitely going to be super kick versus super kick.
But
a lot of those.
Yeah. But I think that in this iteration of like Disu, I feel like you're gonna get like the Roman Reigns style match. Like you're gonna get like sort of a lot of the talking in the theater.
I don't want that
versus like mad like high spots and shit like that. Like what is it? The match I think this would be like what I would call a spectacle. Like was I think it was like Triple H and Batista at like Backlash, where it was just like it's not really a match. You feel me? It's just a spectacle.
But on the other side of this, I feel like they probably have done a Jimmy versus Jay Uso match 100 times in their living room growing up, and probably have this match planned out from spot to spot. They've done
that sound fire.
That's what I'm saying. So the flip side could be this is gonna be fucking awesome because they've been practicing for this match their whole fucking lives.
Yeah. Hey man,
so it could go one or the other. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see.
I'm expecting greatness.
This might be the first time twins ever wrestle each other too. If I'm not mistaken. At like any WWE show. I can't think of any other time where twins wrestle each other.
Never thought about that. This might be the first.
No. Did Nikki and Brie wrestle each other? I'm sure they wrestle each other.
Yeah,
they definitely did. Right. They had that terrible feud. Damn, that's right. They did have a match. I forgot. I wish you died in the womb. Why you say that? Oh, she was terrible.
Yeah, that shit was pretty fucking nuts. Moving on. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi versus Damage Control. I know your ass excited.
Dog, look. When she came out on SmackDown, I already knew it looked crazy on TV because it looked fire in person. I said, yo, this shit is the whole entrance, the whole presentation. Bro, I just don't. I hate bringing AEW in this, but I just don't understand.
Don't even.
He saw that chilling backstage and said, I got nothing. I just don't,
Yeah, just win
my head
streak. That's all.
my head hurts, bro. I don't know, but yeah, man. She came off like a fucking star, off rip, just immediately. Just seeing her come out on SmackDown was really cool. I wish you would see how excited Naomi was just to be involved in all this. Yeah, I think it's no doubt in my mind. Naomi, Bianca, and Jade are winning this match. I also believe Vegas odds has this as the highest chance of Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. That it's like the biggest the highest odds is what I meant to say of them winning is this match. So yeah,
Jesus.
definitely gonna be a showcase for Jade. It's gonna hide. She doesn't have to work the whole match. I'm not sure how healthy Asuka is, and so it helps her Asuka as well, where she doesn't have to work a lot of the match. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice little showcase for Jade. I think it's really cool that she gets this Mania match as her first match. It's a lot of
Yeah.
pressure. Hope she locked in.
She has a lot of good people involved. So
Yeah, so you got a lot of vets to work
not
with.
even worried. Um
Interest is fire though.
Next, yeah, no, I saw it and I was just like, this is like, I was stunned just like you. I was like, how you let this fumble, bro? But nah, she came in, great entrance, destroyed damage control, power bombed the shit out of fucking Dakota Kai. I thought all that was really really fucking good. Um, I'm excited for this match, man. I'm excited for Jade finally getting her, getting the look that she always deserved. And honestly, this kills the discussion. It kills the debate for sure.
Is this the real baddie 6 man?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, yeah, hey, look, Oscar. I don't know. Lately, I don't know if I'm just feeling older women a little bit more recently. But Oscar been looking real good in her photos recently. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I always thought
Thanks,
she was very pretty, but like,
thanks for sharing that, Quan.
I just want to throw that out there. Just got to be honest with the audience.
Thanks for sharing, bro.
You're looking all right. All right.
Um, yes, I think this match is going to be very great, very fun. There's Jay Cargill's big as shit, so there's a lot of
Girl.
people for her to on damage control side to really be manhandling this shit, Kyrie's very, small, so it's gonna start. They just really just go like dominate, just be like powerhouses on these fucking girls. So that's gonna be all good and fun. I can't wait. Excuse me. Um, what we got next? Uh, Gunter versus Sami Zayn.
How'd you feel about the Rocky montage they did on Raw? I didn't. I thought it was so corny.
Um, I thought it was very corny, but I did like the promo or whatever they were doing. The Sami Zayn doubt. Um, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. Um, the match. How you feel about the feud?
Sammy got his ass whooped on Monday. Not that much.
All right.
He got his ass whooped. A lot of ass whoopings on Monday.
uh,
That's how I feel about it. I think that this is going to be a really, really good match. Probably match of the night on night one, depending on how it finishes. Because I have an idea in my mind about how this finishes. If
how's it
this is the
finish?
clean,
How does it finish, bro?
if it's a clean straight up finish and just Gunther just wins, I think either way Gunther wins. But if it's just a clean finish and Gunther just wins, I think it'd be probably match of the night. If we end on an angle, and this is where I think Chad Gable gets involved in this finish, I think he throws in the towel.
Oh, he's gonna be in his corner.
Yes, I think he can throw in the towel, and that's the reason why Sammy loses.
That sounds pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know
I
why my
I
when I watched that on Raw on Monday, because like even in the montage when he threw the towel at Sammy and Sammy threw it back at him, like no, I'm not doing that. I felt like that was kind of like a little breadcrumb,
foreshadow
a little
of
foreshadow of what's gonna
hey
happen.
man, I'm not mad at that. If it ends like that, that's fire. If straight up lost, that's also fire. They go give us a banger.
I think any option's a fire is fire. Even if Sammy wins, I wouldn't be mad at that either. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
Same. I didn't even think about that, but that's
Because then Sammy get a question like, "Yo, did you do that because you care about me, or did you do that because you want to beat him? Not, you know what I mean?
look at Mr. Booker.
You fucking feel me? I'm on top of this shit."
Um, sorry, my fucking jaw hurts from talking so fucking much. Um, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Did you see the Rhea Ripley portion of the Hawani, or did you watch the Becky Hawani joint?
I didn't watch any of those. I heard it sucked though.
No, where?
I heard Rhea because I heard Rhea was like trying to do it in character, but like
Oh
it
well,
didn't
you
come
couldn't
off
really
well.
follow up on like what Punk was doing.
Yeah, it just didn't come off like it didn't really work.
Mm.
I don't know. That's what I just saw the timeline. People wasn't really feeling it, but I did see the little angle afterwards where Becky like FaceTime Ariel and then popped up on the fucking at the interview. That was cool little business. Wasn't mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely ramped up the feud in the last week. I'm gonna let them get like physical. Once he brought the kids up, they like, I don't play that shit.
Feel me? Um, how you think the match gonna go?
I think Becky wins.
Oh, of course. Um,
Are you with me on that one? Okay. Yeah, I think
yeah,
Becky
yeah.
wins.
I also think Gunther retains. Yeah, I think that I mean it would be very interesting if Rhea Ripley won. That would really put a lot of shit into question, but all it really tells me is that they're gonna have a banger much later, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with Becky. I'm gonna go with Becky, but I like the prospect of Rhea Ripley winning it as well. I think that'd be some good business. Um, what do we got next? The big feud, the big storyline, big implications
Big
for the
implications.
following night. For the following night. See, determining how that match will go. We got the Bloodline, the Rock and Roman versus Cody Rhodes and Seth fucking Rollins. Um, how now that oh, I guess it's not really wrapped up, but like, how are you feeling about the story now going into the match? I guess like the story leading to it overall, I guess.
I want to give Dwayne the Rock Johnson a public apology. I had expectations of this going in of how this was going to go, and they weren't high on Dwayne. They were not high at all.
Mm-hmm.
But he turned. I really been fucking with what Rock's been doing the last 2 to 3 weeks. I really everything since post Rock concert I've really enjoyed from Rock. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in Roman because I feel like he was pretty much a non-factor for most of this until
Yes.
literally on Monday. That's the first time he'd done anything
Yeah.
of note.
If I'm low on anybody or like the lowest person I'm on right now is definitely
Yeah,
Roman.
everybody done their part. Seth's done his part. Seth, who was came initially was the dork in this, all now he damn near with the most over guy on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Cody obviously is Cody. Cody gonna do what he has to do. But yeah, Roman was kind of just like a non-entity for 90% of this. So it kind of really hurt. I feel like the feud, Rock was kind of you know what really pissed me off? This is what pissed me off.
Okay.
This is what pissed me off. Rock was coming to shows he wasn't even announced for. Roman, you can't show up. Rock coming to shows he wasn't even supposed to be at. I know Rock busier than you. fuck you doing?
Yeah, Roman is very much not. But I think it is purposeful, but it doesn't help.
It
Like
doesn't.
you
Not for
know,
this
like
though.
because like it shows that Roman is at the top, that he has somebody at the level of The Rock doing a lot of the grunt work and stuff like that. But Rock is doing that, and he's doing all like the promo shit, you know?
Doing everything.
Yeah, so it's just like, are like you have to he's not really lifting his weight or carrying his weight into this thing.
Yeah. I will say, the angle on Monday night during the main event was fantastic. It did everything they need to do. Obviously, uh, Solo was wrestling Seth Rollins. Seth, who was it? Jimmy Uso comes out, interferes in the match that brings Jay out. Jay and Jimmy go at it down the rampway. They go fight to the back. All of a sudden, you see fucking Rock throw Jay back out into the arena. He throws Jay into the wall, and then beating on Jay. He comes in the ring, starts beating. Oh no! Then he comes in the ring about to go press Seth and go beat him up. And then
Mm-hmm.
Cody's music hits. The crowd goes fucking crazy. Ah! Cody runs into the ring. He finally gets his hands on the Rock. They start scrapping. Rock selling crazy. I
Yeah,
love the
he's
way I
fucking
love the way
nuts.
Rock was selling. So nuts for Cody. So everybody's like, oh, like they're going crazy. They finally like Rock finally getting beat up. He finally getting what he deserved after last week. Then he about to put it. Cody goes for the fucking rock bottom through the table. Crowd going. As soon as he put him in position, the crowd's going like they got the crowd in the palm of their hands at this point. And then Roman was hiding under the ring. First of all, I don't know why the image of Roman hiding under the ring popping out like really makes me laugh. But Roman pops out from under the ring. And then he attacks Cody, so he can't put him to the table. And then they just beat the shit out of them with the weight belts, just wailing on him, beating the shit out of him with the weight belts. Yeah, it was real old school. You know what it reminded me of? And I thought it was good business when they did in AEW with I remember the Cody shit with MJF when he was doing like the 40 lashes or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
It was basically that all over again. And it works. It works every time. It's really old school fucking mid South Memphis type shit that I'm sure The Rock loves because that's what he came up on and that's what Cody came up
Mm-hmm.
on. So I think, yeah, I thought that was just really good business. And it's been a really old school style feud with a lot of old school tropes, but I think that works because of Triple H's booking. It's also very old school styled,
So
and
it's all
so
meshes.
so like it's all like what's old is new again. I really enjoyed this feud. I really enjoyed The Rock's involvement in this. Now that my issue with The Rock was never the fact that he even came back. It was just the fact that you know the Cody like taking Cody's spot, and they rectified it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I just like as long as he's not being corny and doing like dick jokes or whatever, then we're good. And for the most part, he didn't really do that. And he turned it up to that next level these last few weeks. So I was like, yeah, this is. I'm really looking forward to this tag match. But all that being said, that long ass tangent I just went on. I'm gonna go Bloodline wins this match.
Oh, you think Bloodline wins this one?
Yes, so that night two is Bloodline rules. Yes,
Hmm.
they're going to stack all of the odds on Cody they possibly can.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even know why that's not traded. That absolutely makes sense. Um, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Plus, I don't think Rock's losing this first match in. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does make sense for them to do what you are
And I think Cody gets
proposing.
pinned. And I think
Oh,
it's, I think it's Rock.
You think?
I think Rock pins Cody. That way, this is me future booking. This is me fancy booking. Rock pins Cody. That means Rock has a reason to want to wrestle Cody at SummerSlam. That's your main event for SummerSlam. Rock
Mm,
versus Cody.
mm.
If he's around, he might have a movie to do. I don't know, but that's me, my pie in the sky booking.
Young nigga cook. Yeah, I'm rolling.
Hey, you with me?
Yeah, I'm working with
All
you.
right, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm fucking with the idea. Um, ugh, sorry. Um, night two. This is where our title matches are coming in. Um, let's start with LA Knight versus AJ Styles. I have not really been keeping up with this feud at all.
This has been fun.
Uh, as I'm seeing right now, there's a lot of there's a lot of physicality in this. Was it? I think Cole said on commentary like break into a nigga house and police getting involved.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
two
I
fucking
think this feud
house.
needed this.
Yeah. Last week, also, when I was at SmackDown, let me tell you something. LA Knight being not as over as he was before, greatly understated. That boy was fucking over on SmackDown. Let me tell you, by far the loudest pop of the night. I heard yeah chants all night before the show, after show, during commercials, nothing but yes. That man is still over, 100%.
Yuck. Um, uh,
I don't know who wins this. I guess. Hmm. Damn, I don't know who wins it. I don't really have a. It can go either way.
I'm gonna
Is
go
it all right?
Styles.
You gonna go Styles? Okay,
I'm going
this is my
Styles.
thing. This is my thing. If this opens the show, this is the opener. I'm going LA Knight. If it's not, I'm going
Okay.
Styles.
I can work with that. I'll work
We're
with
doing
that. I'll
we're
work with
doing
that.
match order talk. I think Io Sky versus Bailey might open the show.
No, Bailey
You
won
don't
the
think so?
Rumble. I think she'll be
So
pretty high up.
you put her before the guys.
I would put her
If
like
if I were Bailey in this position, I'd rather open.
I feel like the Pride might open. The Pride and
They're not
Final
opening with the
Testament.
6 man. That's gonna be like later on in the night.
Either that or LA Knight and Styles. That's all.
I think it's between LA Knight and Styles or Io versus Bailey to open the show.
And that's been your match order talk, folks.
Match order talk, baby.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Styles. I'm going with Styles. Um, what we got? Uh, excuse me. I wonder what's gonna be. Yeah, I know this is match. Whatever. I'm just gonna go. Logan Paul. Well, actually, no. Let's go with the let's go with the non-title matches first. The Pride versus Final Testament. Who you think is taking it, or how you feel about the feud and all that too?
Here. I will say this. Making it a street fight made it a lot more interesting than just a random ass 6 man tag match. Not random, but just like a regular old 6 man tag. They might want to go all out for this. I can see a lot of like tables and shit. Your standard WWE no DQ match, I guess. It's kendo sticks. They only use the same 2 weapons.
All right, what they do? They do to
They
you?
do. They only use 2 fucking weapons. They use a kendo stick in a chair, and a table. That's it. What are the
They
old
don't.
days where they got like a big old trash can or a stop sign? What do you do? Like a stop sign? We had that.
I do miss I do miss
Let me
stop
get
sign.
a little stop sign in, man. If I have to choose, I guess I'll go Final Testament.
I will too. Um,
They're a newly established group. I don't see why not.
I'm not fucking with the Pride, bro. I think like the Street
That too.
Profits should really, honestly, the fact that the Street Profits are in compet or like vying for those titles, being in that like shows me that like this thing is actually holding them back.
What title? There ain't no damn titles for them to vie for.
No, I mean, what is it? Being a tag team ladder match.
Well, they lost they lost the qualifier because of Final Testament. They were trying to go for it. They just lost the qualifier.
Hey man, that's what you know. Fucking with Bobby, you got niggas on your ass, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Leave that loser nigga alone. Um. All right, yeah, I'm going Final Testament too. Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. How you feel? How you feel about it?
I think Logan wins this match. As far as the feud goes, it's been cool. I thought
It's all
SmackDown
right.
was fun. I was surprised Pretty Deadly getting a win over Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I wasn't either. It was kind of. Uh, I'm uh, I'm happy to see them in that match. That's like that's cool. But
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I think Logan retains. I don't see any reason for him to lose it yet. Not him going into Cleveland at SummerSlam. He's holding that until SummerSlam at least.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Also, shout out
I'm
to Logan Paul for being there every week. He's there like every week.
hey, a workhorse,
I mean, he don't be working, but he be there.
a workhorse. That's what we call these superstars. Wow. Um, what else we got?
If he show up to Uncasville, Connecticut, I gotta respect that. Nobody wanted to come to that fucking show. Nobody wanted to be there.
I don't even know what
I ain't get
that's.
no Rock, no Roman, no Cody, no Seth, nobody was at no Bailey. Bailey wasn't even there.
Nick said, hey, that shit wet, man.
And lucky I caught that tickets on the deal. I wasn't gonna go. I bought them shit last minute.
Oh, you the Tony Khan pack, bro.
Nah, I wasn't Tony. Nah, I had
you,
decent
you,
seats.
you, 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 you ain't get the free sandwich with it, bro.
Nah.
Um, what else we got? Uh, what do I think will be next? Yeah, Io Sky versus Bailey. I think the damage control shit has been very fun.
I feel like this feud. I'm hoping we get some more on Friday. Obviously, this will be out
What
before
more do
then,
we
but like,
need? What more do you need?
I would like to see like Bailey hasn't really been on TV like the last. She did the backstage thing, but she ain't really been like in front of the live crowd in a minute. It's been a while.
I mean, what is it? They beat her down, right? Kept her off for some time, right?
I don't think so. I don't remember last time I don't remember what happened the last time she was on TV. I know
I'm
she got to
pretty sure
get
they
back
beat her
on.
up.
I don't know. Either way, I feel like they could have did a little bit more with this one. This feud. But we
Guards
here.
kill him.
We here. As far as the match goes, I think Io wins.
I don't
I
like
think.
you.
I think Io wins.
I can't say I'm a real big fan of you. Um, you make me sick.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
What you think?
Does he really need to win? That's how you really feel it?
I don't know. Because I think this is going to extend. I don't think this is it.
Hmm. I'll be cool with the extending it. Shit, what I don't think so.
I mean, if Bailey wins, I'm absolutely, elated if that happens. I'm cool with that too. Something in my heart just says Io wins this.
Okay. I'm gonna go Bailey. Uh, it can still continue with Bailey winning, so that's what I would like to
As well.
say.
As well.
um, yeah, so I'll say that. I think the feud has been nice for the most part. And unfortunately, I haven't really been watching a lot of like the main roster shows. There's just a lot of shit going on in life right now. And it also I went to New York, so I wasn't really like watching the shows or whatever. I think Bailey should take it. Let her have her moment. She might be a little too. She might be like mad selfless, but I think she should take it.
Also, I was thinking about it now. Now I think I know why. I feel like her redemption story isn't complete yet.
Bailey redemption isn't complete.
No, I don't think so. There's
I
still a
don't
lot of
know.
girls that don't fuck with her on the roster. You know what I mean? I feel like we have to
Hmm.
complete that before we give her the championship. Does that make sense?
So
I don't think it's fulfill. Like I don't think it will be as fulfilling.
how about this? How about this? How about this?
Okay.
Bailey loses, right? No. Okay. So the ladies, the three black ladies, they beat up on Damage Control,
Black
right?
lady.
The three black ladies, they win or whatever, right? Damage Control will be an EO side, but the ladies won't pull up for Bailey. You feel me?
Yeah. This also all varies on what happens on SmackDown because they can do a lot within that
Like,
episode.
Bianca would probably be like, on her really like more of like, why should I like help you? Like, I
Yeah.
did that shit. I did that shit with my girl. You feel me? But like you don't. I'm
Yeah, I'm not
not
worried
dying.
about you.
I'm not really
Yeah.
dying for you type shit.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
so I think that I think it would be interesting if they did like come for Bailey's help. Like I feel like Bianca's really only getting involved because Naomi's getting involved.
Yeah, to put you straight up said like I'm here for you. I ain't rocking. I mean, I'm not here for her.
I'm
Oh
not rocking
girl.
with that bid, but I fuck with you. Yeah, that's how I would see this going forward. Um Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Uh you fuck with it?
I think I fuck with what Drew's doing. Seth has been he ain't been too
Oh,
focused. He ain't locked in.
you think that's the downfall? He really
I think that's his
neglected.
downfall. I think that's his downfall. And then
Yeah,
with the announcement of Clash of the Castle in like 2 months, yeah,
I don't think Clash of the Castle got anything to do with it, but
it might. I mean, it's right in his hometown.
I'll see Drew taking it, bro. Drew,
I think
Drew gonna bring it home.
yeah, Seth's had it for 300 days already. He can give it up. It's fine. You had it long enough, buddy.
Yeah,
Then Seth can rest up a little bit. I don't think he's 100%. Oh, he might be.
yeah.
He looked all right. He looked all right on Monday. Actually, let
I
me take that
mean,
back. He looks fine.
he's been pretty like active for a really long time. So yeah, if you wanted to take a break, I understand.
Yeah. I think eventually we do need to get the Drew anyway because we want to do Drew Punk, and the way Punk seemed like it sounded like he's gonna be back sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, during that interview, so I
That
can see
good,
that
that
being
good,
a
that good medical.
you feel me. So I can see that being a SummerSlam matchup as well, Punk versus Drew. So at some point the belt has to go to Drew. I don't see why not. Just do it
Mm-hmm.
now. I think Drew deserves it, especially some of the best work he's done possibly ever.
I don't know why, but possibly ever is fucking really funny to
I
me.
was trying to think of his whole career. I'm like, yeah, it might be the best work he's ever done. Yeah, I mean, unless they want to wait a month, so Seth can have it for the full year because he won it on May 27th of last year. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think every fucking title run needs to be a fucking year long under the Triple H regime. You can't let these shits go.
I agree.
I feel like Io's had her shit for like a year, damn near too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit for quite some time.
She's had it for a while. Remember when niggas was fear mongering every fucking match he had? Oh, she's gonna lose it this
Uh-huh.
time. Oh, she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it this time.
And they got mad at her for winning.
Okay, she won at SummerSlam, so no, she had, it's been 250 days, damn near. It's a good run. Damn, Bianca had that shit for 400 days. Jesus Christ.
Acknowledge a goat when you see one, bro.
You ain't lying.
Um. All right, and then the big match, the big main event, the end of all things. It's over after this.
Then game.
We are
I
free.
I have a question for you. Assuming
Okay.
this is Bloodline rules, are we getting the Avengers Endgame ending for this match?
Where everybody's coming to help Cody.
Everybody's coming to help. I've heard niggas say Stone Cold's coming out, which I don't think makes any sense
No,
because why was Stone Cold? He had nothing to do with anything.
no.
Cena, I can see Cena pretty much said he's gonna be there, so I can see Cena getting involved. He has beef with Solo. He has a reason to be out
Um,
there.
are the faces outnumbered by the bloodline?
Let's see. Let's look at it. So we got on the heel side, we have Solo. We got Jimmy. We got Rock, who's probably going to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
Heyman, if you want to count Heyman, and then Roman. So that's 5 people. Possibly Drew could get involved. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's 6 people. Oh, on the other side, it's just Cody, Jay, and Seth. And we don't even know what Seth might be out. You know what I mean? If he lost the match, so it might not even be Seth. It might just be.
Yeah, if we're saying Drew wins, Drew has no reason to help the bloodline.
Exactly. So it's, yeah, they might need Cena. I
But
can
yes,
see
they are
Cena getting
like.
involved in that main event.
But you know what I
People
could
are,
also. But you know what I could also see
what?
in the match with Jimmy and Jay. Solo does get involved.
It takes out Jay.
Yes, they take each other out to the
Yeah, you're
point
right.
where they're not physically able to interfere with like Roman's match.
That's a possibility.
Um, I'm gonna go with that if they if they want to make this fair for Cody or like not really open the portal. Um, but if Cena were to come out, I'd be like, cool, whatever.
I still think I feel like Cena has to be involved in the show somehow. They're not gonna not have Cena on the show on either show.
Yeah, and not do
And
anything. Yeah.
it would make sense because last time we saw Cena, Solo whooped his ass.
Mm-hmm. All
That
right.
makes sense. Stone Cold, I don't know where people get the Stone Cold shit from. I don't. He had nothing to do with anything.
Because his face was on a production truck when they're on beat. I was like, that's
But
kind
they,
of a
but they were,
pull, but like it is what it
they were,
is.
but no, they were saying Stone Cold before that. People were already bringing up Stone Cold. I'm like, what? Well, like last time we see Stone Cold and The Rock on TV together, they were shaking hands and hugging and had a handshake together. They had no beef with each other, so there would be no reason for Stone Cold to come out in this match.
Stone Cold is just like, man,
Remember back in the day, I'm gonna whoop your ass again. Like there's no reason for this to happen. In
he's just
kayfabe, they're
like,
perfectly fine
they're
together.
just like, man, you turn it back to that nigga I don't really like.
And there's no established relationship between Cody and Stone Cold on TV. So like there's no like reason Stone Cold to be involved in this main event. If he came out, I'm gonna still pop though. Now if he comes out,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, let's go.
It ain't
I'm gonna still
happening.
pop.
But if it did,
But if it did, I ain't mad at it. But yeah, either regardless, I think the plan is gonna be for this match, stack as much odds as they can on Cody to make it seem like you can be like when Captain America was looking at that fucking that wide shot, and it's just the whole army and Thanos. Just Captain America. I feel like it could be one of those situations. Like you're going to be like, how does Cody win this? This is impossible to win, and somehow he squeaks it out and wins the match.
they really gonna beat his ass.
They'll whoop his ass. Yeah, I'm. It's going to be very dramatic. It's going to be a lot of chicanery and overbooked to death. And you know what? That's fine. That's what this is exactly what this match needs.
I
Can't
would
wait.
be.
I can't wait.
Nor can I, bro. Mania. Looking forward to this, man. This one has, this match is what's gonna truly change the landscape
Yeah, man,
of
it's
it
gonna be really
all. You feel
interesting.
me? Like
You with
this
me?
match.
Cody's winning, right? You're not one of the people who think Roman should win or something for some reason.
I'm going Cody. I'm going Cody wins.
Okay.
But I will say, hey, man, if he lost, I'd be
They
like,
nerfed.
shit.
They nerfed him. They straight up nerfed him. He can look like a fucking dork if he loses.
Yeah.
He look like a dork.
You got to take it home, big dog.
You have to. If you lose this twice, he like a fucking he gonna like Sammy. Or not Sammy, he gonna like Chad Gable.
He gonna look like Kevin Owens.
Yeah, you like a fucking dork. I don't think they would nerf their fucking top guy like that. I just don't see what I don't know. And to me personally, I felt like that A&E biography, low key, felt like a goodbye. Like I'm about to be out for a little while.
Yeah. Uh,
That would have felt like to me. And then he came out and said he's still taking like medication for his leukemia, and it's like it's really heavy medication. So maybe he wants to just chill out for a little bit. That might be also the reason why
yeah.
we haven't seen him as much. But
Yeah.
the fact that he even came out and said that, because he's been very like private about the leukemia shit for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he even came out and said that is very interesting to me. I don't know.
Cody Rhodes beating down a leukemia patient. This fucking piece of
It's
shit.
crazy. Or even him doing like the Hall
He
of Fame.
really
Like
is
this is
American.
Jesus Christ. Or even like him doing the Hall of Fame, I thought is very interesting that he's even inducting Paul Heyman into the Hall of Fame. Like that doesn't sound like something Roman would do. Not the tribal chief Roman. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
Joe the human being would, but like tribal chief, I couldn't see him inducting someone to a Hall of Fame. That's not his
Mm-hmm.
character. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff that's telling me that
I
this is kind of
I
his
hope
like
we get
farewell weekend.
I hope we get to add a character Roman and talk about Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna be like he's not gonna be a character. I don't think so.
Like I think that would be nice for him to just be like really real and candid for the shit, you know?
At least he could do as much fucking nut riding Paul Heyman does for Roman. At least he could do is
Do
give
the
something
same for
back.
me.
You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Why you not fucking with me back, bro?
I sure hope so. You know the funny part is I can see fucking Paul Heyman on during his speech talking about Roman half the time. To be honest, that's what he just does.
Paul off the cuff Paul Heyman is my favorite Paul Heyman, where he just like he just goes. That's a real superstar right there. Like you
He's he
remember
another
his
he's another bullshitter.
well yeah, but
I don't even believe it half the shit he says. At least Punk was like
all right, bro.
80% Paul
Let me just say
Heyman.
what I
He's a
want to
liar.
say, bro.
Go ahead, get his lies off.
Damn. I was gonna remind us of like the Rick Rubin shit that he did or
Yeah,
whatever. I was like, that shit was cool.
I don't believe none of that Studio 54 shit. I don't believe that. Now I'm gonna tell you why. You know why I don't believe it? That was exactly why I would tell you. Because when he was on Rich Eisen's podcast the other day, and he said, just give me one story about the Studio 54. Paul Heyman gave him the most non-answer shit ever. I said, this nigga wasn't even over there. He's full of shit. He probably there one night talking about he was over there promoting. All right.
You okay, bro?
That's my guy though. I fuck with Paul Heyman. He's a liar though. He be lying. He be capping.
Okay. uh yeah, he is a prime capper, but you know, he really good at making you believe the lies, bro. Do we have the list of Hall of Famers? Or you want to even talk
Um,
about the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Do you watch
I
the Hall of
mean,
Fame? I don't.
it depends on who. I go. Last one I watched for sure was Taker when he was in his motivational speech bag. Uh, but I can give you the names real quick if you have any quick thoughts. Obviously Paul Heyman, owner of ECW, been in the business forever, managed a jillion wrestlers. We know the spiel. Bull Nakano, who getting inducted by Alundra
Launcher
Blaze,
Blaze.
um, Japanese legend, one-time women's championship. Looks great. Let me tell you. For her, I don't think she's like that old, but she's 56. She looks great. She
Yeah,
looks like she can
no,
still go.
what is it?
Is she still
Uh,
active? She looks like she can still
no,
go.
she's the like commissioner for Sukiban.
Oh, yeah, Sukuban. That's right. That's right. Okay. Um, Thunderbolt Patterson, who I'm not familiar with, but I understand that he was very important for like black wrestlers, and kind of like
Before our time.
workers rights before our time. Yeah, I think he worked with the '60s and shit. And Leah Maivia, um, which is obviously The Rock's mother. She
Mm-hmm.
was a promoter for NWA Hawaii in the mid '80s, I believe.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, she actually has like ties. I mean, obviously, this is mostly because it's The Rock's mom, but I think she did
I
actually have like
I
she was actually a promoter and shit.
when I first saw the rumor that she was gonna be in, I was just like, I'm not really
Uh,
familiar with like
yeah,
her work, so we'll see what happens. But like, I didn't even know that she like actually had like a hand in the wrestling shit. It's usually always
mm,
like the father.
that's family business. You know how that go. She ran Polynesian Pro Wrestling, national territory as the NWA territory in Hawaii in the mid '80s. Is what Wikipedia is saying. Cool.
Fire.
Didn't know that. And the U.S. Express, which is a team of Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda,
Mm.
will also be inducted. They worked the first WrestleMania, and they are two-time WWF Tag Team Championship. Obviously, Mike Rotunda is also known as IRS, probably more famously known as that. And Barry Windham is Barry Windham, who is less famously known as the Stalker in the '90s. I don't know what they were thinking. You remember that? You ever see that before?
No, I
He
didn't
had like
see
a
it, but that's
fucking
actually
like
hilarious.
swamp stalker gimmick, and I remember Stone Cold basically just like fucking like shit on the whole gimmick. Like he's like, why did they? He like talking to Vince. He's like, why did you even do that for? That's Barry Windham. What are you doing? It was really weird. I don't
Mm.
know why they did that. It was like that era where he was just giving people gimmicks they didn't need to. And then the celebrity inductee is the great Muhammad Ali. It's a Muhammad Ali, who is
Yeah.
I don't. A lot of people don't know that back in the day, wrestling and like boxing were like in the same realm of sport, and they were both
Hmm.
covered the same way back then. So Ali very much is ingrained in professional wrestling. As he was at the first WrestleMania, he had the match with Antonio Inoki, which is, people consider kind of like MMA's first big fight. Um, and to keep it stacked, he got a lot of his swag from a lot of them early wrestlers like Superstar Billy Graham and shit. Like that's where he got it from. I
Hmm.
mean, so actually a lot of niggas did superstar Billy Graham style if you keep it a stack, but
Yeah.
that's another combo for another day. But yeah,
That's for the hashtag real historians.
but yeah, that's the induction class. I think it's a decent class. Very diverse. I think they have like a kind of like they want to have at least like two people of color, like a woman in every one of them or something like that. So it might be the first time they ever had two women get inducted in 1 year.
Oh, really?
I think so. I can't think of any other year where the two women got inducted at the same time.
Huh. Nor can I.
But also, I don't pay attention to the Hall of Fame that hard to even know. Yeah. No Warrior Award winner this year. I just noticed that.
Maybe Triple H don't like that nigga.
I don't think he did. if we're going off of WrestleMania, whatever the fuck that was, 12, whatever the fuck he
Hmm.
squashed them in 2 minutes. Oh, Bella Twins winning together. Okay, I guess that counts. That's two women.
Yeah, that's a group. Wait, they're Hall of Famers?
Yeah, Hall of Famers. That makes sense to me.
Uh, I'm not gonna,
You got it.
the criteria is like whatever, but
You got you.
I'm thinking because it's too early, not because they didn't make an impact or whatever.
Yeah, I was saying because you got to think about the half a stand Twitter wouldn't even exist. Wrestling stand
They
Twitter
shouldn't
didn't
be
exist if it
applauded for
wasn't
that.
for Total Divas. Now, Total Divas brought in a lot of people,
Yeah.
and they were like the main characters. It brought a lot of female fans in, so but they just had a
Yeah,
real
man.
real impact.
Shout out for bringing the ladies out. You feel me?
The ladies, that you know what I mean?
Um, anything else that you would like to talk about? Anything before we wrap this up? I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. I'm trying to think. I have no real thoughts. I could see a Bray Wyatt tribute this weekend. Um,
Hmm.
because I feel like
I
there
feel like
hasn't really been much of.
LA Knight might do it.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I was thinking more we might see Bo this weekend. He's still signed.
Yeah.
Like he's still a part of the company. So like I mean, there's a possibility you could see Bo this weekend. Might see Uncle Howdy this weekend, honestly. Uh
No, but if he comes back as Bo Dallas,
I think he'd rather if I'm going off of how he was
I
during
would put him on NXT.
No,
Just saying.
no, I wouldn't do that. If he's coming
I would
back, he
like to
seemed like
have him.
I think he wants to work Bray's
He'll be on
vision out.
Raw.
So I think he's gonna be on the main route. I think he's gonna be Uncle Howdy related.
Mm.
Cause when he was talking, I don't like I said, I don't want to spoil it too much, but he was just like, I was having so much fun working with my brother and doing all this stuff with him. I think he wants to keep that going. I think Triple H
Uncle,
wants to keep that
Uncle,
going too.
Uncle Howdy coming back. Big baby face.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I can see that happening.
For what is it? 4K Uncle Howdy? Might get some crazy shit there.
4K Uncle Howdy is disgusting.
Be nice.
What's wrong
Why
with
you
y'all, man?
gotta, why you
What's
gotta
wrong with
be
y'all, man? Why y'all doing this?
I'm just saying it would be an interesting match. Is that too much to say?
I never really been a big fan of Bo Dallas, I'll be honest with you.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Because I don't want to lie either. But whatever. I said what I said. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm excited. Every NXT pay-per-view, we're looking forward to like that new stage in the company, or when they start moving forward and like things start really shifting and shaking. So especially since it's stand to deliver, everything's like really big right now. Where everything holds so everything's like really fucking important. I think it's gonna be some good shit there for and then Mania. I mean, Mania is gonna be fun regardless.
Yeah, it's Mania. I don't remember the last bad Mania.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fun. Um, one last thing I wanted to talk about, because I just remembered that CM Punk said it on the interview. He says that AEW only focuses on good matches. They don't really care about captivating an audience.
Well, I mean, the attendance shows.
Could we? Hey man, I niggas can't say I'm crazy. Niggas can't say I'm wrong. But that is it for the War Report. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter, the network on Twitter at the A Show. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. You can find everything in the show notes. If you're in the building, have a lot of fun. If you're watching at home, be safe, all that sort of jazz. Exciting week in wrestling. All right. Peace out.